There it is. We're live.
Oh!
Finally, we did it.
Finally, after 15 minutes of solid technical hiccups, and we are going straight.
Yeah, we're gonna miss the usual introductions of the stream and everything because Will Ospreay versus Kota Ibushi is on, and yeah, I want to watch this. To be honest, I just can't be bothered introducing the stream. Let's just watch some awesome wrestling.
You know who we are. You know where you are. This might be a lesser spotted WhatCulture Wrestling presenter duo, but you know, it's the new. Oh, gee whiz! Woo! Getting excited already, Philium.
Here we go. If there's any issues with audio or anything like that, hit us up in the comments. Oh,
Let us know what's going on. And I hope you have significantly better joy with New Japan World, if that is indeed how you're watching. I hope it's how you're watching, good people of the internet, than we did. Because that was quite a sweaty moment there. Japanese error message that neither of us understand.
But we got there.
We did. We got there in the end. Put it this way, I had less trouble watching the pre-show on my mobile phone on the way to work.
Who won that anyway? I've missed it all.
So,
as I slept in.
Big news. Big news. I'll get to the big news after this match because it'll be tremendous. But the gauntlet match was won by the Ultimate Banter team of Ryusuke Taguchi, Toru Yano, and Office favourite Togi Makabe.
Brilliant.
So they're facing our very good friends, the Fighting Squad, tomorrow.
They couldn't have written it better for us.
Yes, it's perfect. It's our mates versus Tangaloa, the other one, and Tangaloa's little brother. So can't remember that guy's name.
Here we go.
Wow,
God damn you, Ospreay.
I love this. These guys are just risking neck breaks in the first match.
Yep.
Gonna be a great show.
Same before I talk about setting the stage for the night ahead.
Oh yeah.
Kicking off with Ospreay versus Kota Ibushi.
Like for so many people, this is their most anticipated match.
Yeah.
Well. And it's easy to understand why. It's like two of the greatest high flyers of all time.
Yep.
I mean,
definitely.
Good people of the chat, let us know if you think that's an exaggeration. I don't think it is. Alistair Mawson says we are very quiet.
Very quiet. I can fix that.
Thank you, Alistair Mawson, for letting us know.
One second.
Both former junior heavyweight champions, both best
do some chatting.
Do some chatting. Well, yeah, that'd probably be a good idea on this live internet stream. Kota Ibushi is currently doing his best fart face while Will Ospreay chops the piss out of him in the corner.
There you go.
Very handsome man.
How's that, guys? Are we louder now?
For this matchup, looks like he could be inching closer.
How can I watch it for free, Mike Hanks? Well,
that
would be illegal, brother.
We can't condone such behaviours.
No.
Just go to New Japan World and buy it, because it's great.
And it's only going to cost you about $6, brother.
Yeah.
So, you know. They're all this tremendous pro wrestling action and the Gorillas of Destiny.
Yeah, we'll probably talk about that a bit later.
Yeah, they've entered our sphere recently.
Yeah, Kong is crazy.
Yeah, he kind of is.
For anyone who don't know, we might be wrestling the Bullet Club at WrestleMania, I guess.
Which is fine because obviously, Phil, you're a trained professional.
Yeah.
Simon Miller is a trained professional. I'm really hard, so
we're fine. We can have the Bullet Club.
I'm from Scotland. Probably just please don't bring Haku with you guys, please.
They have announced that he is at that Bullet Club block party thing that they're doing.
Oh!
So we are going to die if we're anywhere near that area.
I'm not going anymore. Cancel the flight. Yeah, there's some scary dudes. There's some scary dudes. Speaking of scary, did you see what Will Ospreay did to his goddamn front tooth? Like 3 days ago. Snap that thing clean in half. Wait, Kota Ibushi, it's the opening match. The corkscrew ass moonsault, not the German suplex, off the apron. Tremendous stuff.
And they're only just getting started.
Yeah, this is about 5 minutes into the show. It's crazy because we're used to, like, you know, the junior heavyweight tag in here, and it's usually good, but they usually come out and, you know, they operate on like third gear or thereabouts.
Yeah.
They're not like killing themselves. They don't want to steal the thunder.
These guys?
Yeah. Thank you, Paul Brooks, for your £2 donation.
Ah, lovely. Thank you very much, Paul.
What a generous guy. Shout outs to you, Paul Brooks.
Where is my coffee? Here we go.
Hey, now we're good.
What do you reckon the big spot that everyone's going to be talking about is? Like last year, Will Ospreay climbed up the thing, didn't he? And he's done that crazy jump off the ramp.
Yeah, he like sprinted the full length of the ramp and jumped on Marty's girl. Someone. I don't know what that specific spot is going to be, but I can tell you it's going to involve neck stuff.
It's definitely going to involve neck stuff.
Because these guys are mental. Like, Will Ospreay, who was told he couldn't wrestle or whatever it was he said a few months ago, he basically took 2 months off because he was just messed up. And he comes straight into this after the fantastic tag he had in Kurikan Hall the other week with he was teaming with Hiroshi Tanahashi to face the Golden Lovers.
You gotta love him.
Wonderful.
He gives you your tickets.
Yes, he does.
He does not hold back.
Yes, he does.
Ever. Maybe he should every now and then.
Yeah.
But God love him. He gives his all.
Might be conducive to his long-term prospects, but he's a fantastic wrestler, man. He's
coming off of a calendar year as we get another look at
it's just also effortless. It's just ridiculous.
on the button. The ever title.
I think about both of these guys. Like, everyone knows Will Ospreay for high flying, and Kota Ibushi, you know, he has a slightly more rounded game, but again, spectacular flips, massive
brings
bumps.
it out when he wants to.
Yeah, moonsaults off the balcony and stuff. But both of these guys are really well-rounded wrestlers as well. Like, they're not just spot monkey numpties.
They don't just shoot fireworks at their own face while stood on top of a car.
Or pile drive their fat mate into a toilet. Like, I love Kota Ibushi.
Me too. He's had a storied past, hasn't he?
A potential candidate
He's done it all.
Greatest man who ever lived. He also turned WWE down in 2016.
Yeah.
That's not a lot of guys
big
can do
bold
that.
move.
Apparently, it's because his family are rich. So he doesn't need a goddamn contract.
That's why he literally just goes wherever he wants, does whatever he wants, and just picks and chooses what he wants.
Has literal toilet matches.
Fair enough.
Wrestles blow-up dolls.
Pisses about in DDT and then goes to New Japan and puts on 5-star matches and then does the Cruiserweight Classic. Like, yeah, well, whatever, that was fun, let's move on and do something else.
Yeah, I enjoyed my Wrestle tournament, and now, thank you very much for your drive-by donation.
Ellis is here.
Ellis. Hey! Christian Lippi asked if Marty is on the card. He was on the pre-show in the Trios Gauntlet match.
Party Marty.
Party Marty eliminated, I think, by the weird David Finlay Yuji Nagata team. Interesting. Yes, first they were at first. Party Marty, AEW's Hangman Page, and of course the Tokyo Pimps. Not Tokyo Pimp. The Tokyo Pimps is one man, Yujiro Takahashi.
Out first.
Yeah. So that's big.
Is that a sign of things to come for the rest of the show?
I'm very interested. Put it that way. There's going to be so much reading into stuff with regards to match outcomes here. The Ibushi one. He's a potential all-elite guy because of his relationship with those guys.
Why the hell not?
Exactly. Kenny Omega, the Young Bucks,
Cody,
of course.
Out with the title, what the hell's going on there?
It's really interesting. Like, the discussion after these matches, no matter what happens, is going to be so interesting. And we're probably going to make about 7 news videos on it. Because that's what we do. That's what we do, brother. Yeah, have fun editing those, baby.
And until the day AEW starts, there's going to be more of them.
Oh, yeah. January's going to be one hell of a month.
Oh, hello, here we go. They're heating up.
Oh my goodness.
No way. Just reversal after reversal.
Yeah. Will Ospreay, these guys.
Spanish fly to finish it.
Oh, these guys have got counters to counters to counters. Thank you very much for just a guy doing some videos. That's his name.
Lovely.
For the donation.
You're at Defiance tomorrow. You get to see Pat versus David Starr. Some more flippy shit.
Hey, flippy dudes. Oh, I didn't know we were allowed to use dad language on this.
Oh yeah. We
oh, great. We better get that out of the way before. little impenetrable bit of office banter for you there.
Yeah, the streams are a world into themselves.
They really are.
Get away with anything.
And thank you, Chris Davis.
Jules dressed up as King Ross in one of them. We're
What?
fine.
Well. Unfortunately, because I physically resemble a bad turnip, I don't think I could really pass for any of the departed people. So,
shout out to Chris Davis. Thank you very much for that. I want that New Japan shirt. Which one?
I'd imagine you got.
Shout out to Pro Wrestling Tees, baby, for this one.
That's beautiful.
It's nice.
It's just a line mark, but
I
the
know,
yellow
but it's just the colour scheme. It's really
yellow
nice.
and the red and yellow. Hulk Hogan.
We like it a lot.
But less
Thank
problematic.
you, Pro Wrestling Tees.
The great man. I would have worn my nice medium Toriano shirt that you picked me up from Pro Wrestling Tees, but I'm a bit defect at the moment. So ooh.
Next up.
Oh.
No, it was fine. It was fine back. It was okay.
Next up. Oh, it's coming though. Look at Ibushi.
If we were drinking, we should definitely have a drinking game. We have to drink whenever there's next.
I mean, we could drink. There's a lot of alcohol in the fridge.
This is true.
It is 8 o'clock in the morning here in the United Kingdom. So we should probably thank everyone just for showing up, right? It's
definitely. We haven't actually
antisocial
started
time.
the stream. It's 8 o'clock in the morning. What is it? 3 a.m. on the East Coast?
Yeah, and like 1 a.m. or midnight Pacific, something
Yeah,
like
midnight
that.
Pacific. Finally, something that's a vaguely good time for us, you bastard Americans.
Yeah,
Get to
fuck America.
watch it at a good time and we're here till 5 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, you bunch of sausages. Thank you, Mike Hanks. Very generous. Thank you, Death by Giggity. I agree, beard English guys are sexy. I'm not even English. This is an interesting booking one as well, because I think before Ospreay got injured, perhaps the match they wanted to do was him versus Ibushi, but with Ospreay as the champion.
Yeah.
I think he would have beaten, what's his name? Michael Hamflett's favourite wrestler, Taichi.
Yeah.
the king of banter. Then lost it here, perhaps, and then maybe
probably.
he wins it back in a big moment later in the year. So it'll be interesting to see if he now wins the belt from Kota Ibushi.
I really like that the Never Openweight's finally feeling like an openweight.
I was just about to say, it's literally...
It's been a while. They're finally getting it, mixing it up a bit.
Precisely.
Breathing a bit of life into the title. As well.
Exactly, because like, for anyone who may not know, perhaps newer New Japan fans, for whom this has always been like a heavyweight belt, the Never Openweight belt was always supposed to be junior heavyweights and heavyweights mixing it up, which doesn't often happen outside the multi-man tags. But for years it's just been like, guys who I love, admittedly, like Hiroki Goto, Minoru Suzuki, Tomohiro Ishii, just bludgeoning each other, and what is this?
Ibushi upside down in a slap fight with Ross Ospreay.
Oh man, Wrestle Kingdom is... no matter what the build is like, and this year's build has been kind of patchy for certain matches, which we'll probably talk about throughout the stream. But my goodness, when the show starts,
it goes right, yeah,
it's just something else. It's the same as WrestleMania, to be honest. It's just the big spectacle feel of the whole thing.
It's the same as WrestleMania, except you pretty much know it's going to deliver every year.
Exactly.
WrestleMania, sometimes some things well, some things won't. But...
In the words of Reno, so sometimes good, sometimes maybe shit.
Oh God, what are they doing?
Next stuff.
No, Ospreay, what are you doing?
What is he doing? Is he going to crucifix powerbomb him off the top rope?
I thought he was going to do a neck break or something to begin with his legs still on the ropes. I've got no idea what these two are up to.
Oh God, here's someone's going to die.
Oh, what's he doing? Big double foot stomp on the top.
That could have been a lot worse.
Yeah, that could have been a lot worse. I'm actually okay that they went that way.
Corner moonsault coming up, perhaps, if Ospreay falls out there. Question from the chat, Nick Dragon. What match are you most excited to watch on this card? We probably should have spoken about that already.
Yeah, this is one of them for me, definitely.
Yeah, I think this is definitely one of them.
Omega Tanahashi, you've got to be excited.
Omega Tanahashi is like the default answer, but it is the match I'm most excited for.
Yeah. I'm really looking forward to Okada Jay White.
Yeah.
Okada not in a main event, like obviously wanting to prove himself, get back into that position again.
Not fighting for a title. He almost had Chaos stolen away.
Oh!
Oh my goodness!
Landed on his feet.
Landed on his feet from a German.
How did he even German him from there?
Oh, look at that work.
I love the New Japan camera.
It's Chambers-esque at times. It really is.
Oh, busted open.
Extra half a star for accidental blood.
I love Ospreay when he gets fired up as well. He has some of the best facial expressions.
He really does. That would be another one on the drinking game when Will Ospreay makes a funny noise. He's made about 4.
That's cut it.
Oh!
No, he's cut him.
What's he doing? Will Ospreay.
Oh, he got him in the bridge.
Oh.
I'm glad. Yeah, also Jay in a huge position to prove himself as a top star.
Yeah, because last year's tag match just didn't hit the mark.
Yeah.
So it'd be good to see. It would be
and they
really
need
good
it
to
now.
see
Like
him
now's the time for him to just step up and be that guy.
Exactly. Like fill that main event level Gaijin heel void that Kenny Omega used to occupy.
Yeah.
And I don't know what Kenny Omega really occupies at the moment. Oh! Personally, my favourite wrestlers are wrestling on this show, so Tomohiro Ishii versus Zack Sabre.
Oh god, yeah, I forgot about that. That's another hell of a match.
Which might only get 10 minutes, but it'll be the best 10 minutes.
They're gonna go out and do a hell of a fight.
And like, if there are 2 guys in the world who can just kill it in 10 minutes.
Yeah, 100%. So just go full speed ahead. Zack desperately trying to hurt the guy who can't be hurt.
Yeah. It's just they've had good matches in the past, and it's just brute force versus technical fluidity.
What are they doing?
Let's go over the package tombstone, and Will Ospreay's wriggling about like a worm.
Already reversed it a bunch of times. Got him.
Next.
1, 2.
Oh!
He kicks out.
Man, what an opener! We're used to these, Wrestle Kingdom. It starts slow. It
builds and builds and builds throughout the show, but goddamn, these guys.
Although, these tag title triple threats might see it.
Yeah, they'll calm it down a little bit.
This is tremendous. Oh, I love that.
Kota's selling that beautifully.
Imagine thinking either of these guys can't sell. Man.
I know. Yeah. Jesus Christ! He knocked his head off.
Chris Davis, thank you very much. You're a generous.
We will definitely have a great 2019. Look how it's kicking off. We've been
I
challenged
know.
to a match by the Bullet Club, and now we're watching Wrestle Kingdom. And oh my God, Ospreay's just knocking Kota's head off.
This is absolutely.
And we've still got the Royal Rumble to come. What a month January is.
What a month! We've got the Royal Rumble takeover.
Yeah.
We've got a little guy called Pac showing up for Defiant.
Very excited.
WWE TV tends to get pretty good.
Yep. Road to WrestleMania and all that.
And tomorrow is one of my favourite New Japan shows of the year. Oh, jeez!
1, 2.
Oh my goodness! Are you serious?
No way!
Well,
that answers a lot of questions about Ospreay's health.
Wow, it answers a lot of questions about his health, and it raises a lot of questions about Kota Ibushi's future.
Yeah. Interesting.
Oh, I'm really surprised. Wow.
What a way to kick off the show.
What a great start. What a fantastic opening match.
That's such a good move.
That's phenomenal.
It's really overly complicated, but yet he does it so smooth.
It's one of those ones where, yeah, it looks a bit like it's got a spin and stuff, obviously, when he brings the guy down, but that kind of enhances the momentum and makes it look even better.
It works for it, it's good.
And Kota Ibushi legitimately looks like he's dead, so that's good selling. Ultra Combo who won? Will Ospreay is the Never Openweight champion, the first junior to win the Never Openweight championship in God knows how long. Certainly as long as I've been watching New Japan. I'm used to guys.
I hope he gets a nice, good, long reign with it. Yeah, I think he'll be a good thing.
It'd be nice, wouldn't it? Because like they did last year, they did the Okada match, which was kind of his proving thing. He was going up and facing his mentor, the heavyweight god.
Yeah.
And he lost, and it was like, it wasn't a great match, but it was a very good match. By design. And now this is good progression. He's come up and he's beat one of the best heavyweights in the company.
Gives him an opportunity to fight some guys that he might not have faced in New Japan.
Yeah, it's fresh stuff because like the junior heavyweight division, he's kind of faced everyone, right? Like he's had the big mark, he's faced Kushida.
The one problem with that division is, as amazing as it is, and amazing as like all of the matches are in it, it is just the same facing each other a
It
long
is.
time.
That's the thing. It's 4 or 5 top guys, and then just kind of like a bunch of middling guys who can come in for title shots every now and then,
Yeah.
but aren't going to get a push. Like Bushi will win the belt like once every 3 years and hold it for a month.
Yeah.
And like the rest of the time, it's Kushida. It was Ospreay. It was Hiromu
Skrull
before
for a
his
while.
injury. Skrull. But now it's looking a bit more open with Ospreay moving up, with Kushida potentially going to WWE.
Yeah, more random news.
Really mental signing that would be. Shingo, one of my favourite wrestlers, has come into the company. Huge draw in well, not a huge draw, it was in Dragon Gate, but a draw in Dragon Gate could potentially be something here. It's an interesting time. They're doing an injury angle. They don't usually do injury angles in New Japan, so this is interesting. Kota Ibushi.
He's just selling it like he's dead, basically.
You know what? He's almost convincing me he's actually hurt. This is something else. Porky the Bastard. Great avatar. Thank you very much. Top that. We should probably talk about the big news.
Yes.
Just before the main show hit, New Japan announced, we didn't get to watch this because our world was being terrible. We couldn't log in. Wrestle Kingdom 2020 is a 2-night show
Yeah.
in the Tokyo Dome.
Go big time.
That's mad. Also great.
Yeah.
Because-
But what? I don't understand what it means for
don't
the
know
rest
how
of the
to-
show. Are they going to do shorter shows, or are they both going to be as long?
Ideally, I think
Hey, look who it is!
we would see maybe 2 3-hour shows. Hello, Adam Nicholas.
Hello everybody.
We
You
are
heard
just
this, Adam Nicholas.
What's this?
Wrestle Kingdom next year is going to be 2 nights.
2 nights?
Yeah.
2 nights.
Oh, I'm going to come in,
Okay.
fine. I'm going to to say hello.
Oh,
Hello everyone.
It is.
What's going on?
Will Ospreay just won the Never Open Weight
Oh,
Championship.
sweet.
In a
Very
great
good.
match against
Very,
Kota
very
Ibushi.
excellent.
I can't imagine it ever being a bad match. Like, let's be honest.
Yeah.
Kota Ibushi might be dead.
Yeah,
he
he
was,
was selling it big time.
stretcher job. Yeah.
Blood
Might be
pouring
dead.
from his nose,
Oh, good, excellent.
obviously.
You know what I like about Wrestle Kingdom? Better stages, these matches, they don't fanny around with 10 minutes of video
Yeah,
package.
it's
It's
bam,
just-
bam, bam.
yeah.
Get it,
Boom,
get it,
boom,
get
boom.
it gone.
Wrestle.
You get them big bits in the middle, don't you? It's just the ring, and they're like, well, let's try to sort everything else out. It's like, just
Yeah.
wait until the next match begins. You've got like a 20-minute interval or something.
2018.
This was last year as well, wasn't it? When you had the Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
The boys, man.
Big fan of these boys.
Yeah.
Silver and gold, showing you. Cheekbones as well, man.
Oh man.
Tremendous.
Handsome chaps, man. Handsome chaps.
They are. Rocky Romero, the Ghostbusters guy, is fun, but you know.
I
There he
mean,
goes, lost in those ghosts.
I always find it funny though that
Those classic Tokyo Dome ghosts that he needs to do. We've all heard the stories.
This is like when Kenny Omega came out last year with the big, it was the gun, but it looked like so plastic. And that. You think about like when Triple H coming out in his Terminator outfit, it's all like really well made.
Yeah, and there's like 8
There's like
robots
8
that appear
robots
from
and
the
that.
ground.
Kenny's coming out with his plastic water pistol and
That he'd spray painted silver.
Have you seen the one with Okada and the dinosaur?
Yeah.
mate, that was incredible.
The best.
Absolutely.
I think that was.
best.
I think that was a New Beginning show, perhaps. But
Yeah, it
what an
was.
entrance it was.
So what we had else we've had was that the first match?
That was the first match, yeah, apart
You've
from
obviously
the
the pre-show.
Pre-show, the gauntlet match was okay.
Yeah.
The Ultimate Banter team won, by the way, of Ryusuke Taguchi, Toru Yano, and Office's favourite,
Yes!
Togi Bone.
Yes! Like they've written it for WhatCulture.
Amazing.
puppet.
Absolutely amazing.
Togi Bone walked into the Tokyo Dome, looked at the opponents, and went, "Fuck off!"
Incredible.
Porky the Bastard's back. Notice me, senpai.
Hey, I'm gonna leave you still.
Have fun.
Oh,
Yeah, well, while we're here, since
See you
we
later,
didn't
brother.
actually introduce the stream. Hi!
Hi,
I'm Phil.
and that's Andy.
professionalism.
We were late.
We'll have something of a little revolving day, won't we?
Yeah.
This morning.
Quickly gonna bring up the 2 little gimmicks we've got going on. We have the boss battle up here somewhere, with the current boss is Porky the Bastard. Congratulations.
Yeah.
Bravo, bravo, bravo.
I would not compete.
Basically, he has 4,000 points. If you want to knock off points, you have to donate money or subscribe. If you subscribe, you knock off 100 points. If you donate $1, you knock off 250 points. Obviously, more dollars equals more points. If you are the stream boss, you can regenerate your health with donations. At the end of the stream, the current stream boss at the end wins a prize.
It's a signed Adam Cleary napkin. It's not.
Although actually it is right now. Oh. We're gonna put in a signed Adam Cleary napkin.
And if you're really good, we'll get lips to kiss it.
The other thing is just Chat Champion, the person who donates the most throughout the stream, they also win a prize at the end. So Porky the Bastard, you are doing damn well right now because you're winning both prizes.
Well done, Porky the Bastard. Best avatar in the
Technis
game.
Gaming, $1. Thank you very much, sir.
Is Ibushi really injured? Well, Johnny Stardust, I don't know. That he's either really hurt or that was the best selling I've ever seen.
Yep.
I'm sure we'll find out as the show progresses.
Yeah.
The excellent Kevin Kelly will no doubt have an update.
So while we're introducing the stream that's already been going for half an hour, you can follow us on Twitter. I'm at Phil My Chambers.
And I'm at Andy H. Murray.
And you can follow WhatCulture at WhatCultureWWE. And I was gonna say you can interact with us on Twitter, but I don't have my phone with me.
I've got my phone with me, but what's the show? I'll try and check it.
Yeah. And we're gonna do something a bit different with this stream. We're gonna switch up the presenters as we go through. So in like an hour or something, we'll give it a bit of a switch up.
Yep.
And then swap out throughout the day, and it's gonna be a lot of fun.
You will have the wonderful Michael Sidgwick.
Yes. That should be entertaining.
Bastard! In
There he
with
is.
another 5 bangers.
Yay, Porky!
Go on, Porky.
Go on, Porky.
Saving himself from the slaughterhouse. Noodle Boy Tory. Interesting. I love these boys. Like, they're somehow Yoshinobu Kanemaru and El Desperado, of all people to hold these belts, have had the longest reign since, I believe, 1997.
Wow.
Yeah.
Amazing.
It's incredible.
Just, you two.
Yeah. These guys. I like them. Desperado because he does the Nick stuff, and Kanemaru because he's the way he got into New Japan is so hilarious. When All Japan was having some severe financial troubles about 3 or 4 years ago, and it looked like they were going to go out of business, he said, "Fuck these guys," and bounced over to Pro Wrestling Noah, which generally isn't done in Japan. You just kind of stick with your promotion.
Yeah, generally company guys and stuff.
Yeah, like jumping isn't a huge thing. There have been a few notable exceptions. Obviously, the jump from All Japan to Noah that sparked All Japan's demise in the first place. But he made that jump. And then he gets to Noah, and who shows up in Noah? Minoru Suzuki, with Suzuki Gun invading from New Japan. So somehow this absolute worker worms his way into that stable, and then, even though he's a Noah wrestler, get this, when Suzuki Gun go back to New Japan, Kanemaru leaves Noah, goes to New Japan, and only him and I think Suzuki have New Japan contracts out of that group. Mental. What a worker.
Amazing.
Anyway, this match, although I wish they would have just given us a 2-on-2 instead of a 2-on-2-on-2.
It'll be shenanigans.
Yeah. These guys are really good for different reasons. And like I say, Shingo is just one of my favorite wrestlers. I can't wait until...
Yeah, I love Shingo.
He's the best, just a dickhead bully prick with a mullet.
Shingo versus Johnny Gargano at DG USA show. When I went to like Mania 25, it was fucking brilliant. They went
goodness.
like 45 minutes, and then Gargano turned heel on him at the end. It was so good.
Man, if Flowslam was still a thing, I'd watch that on the archive. That sounds tremendous. And Shingo's been around for ages as well.
Yeah.
I remember like Ring of Honor like 10 years ago. He's like working Daniel Bryan and all these guys. It's insane. It's insane. I think he wrestled Daniel Bryan in DG USA as well, perhaps.
Possibly, yeah. Showing Yo, WCPW alumni.
Of course, from the Pro Wrestling World Cup. Back when they were Sho Tanaka and Yohei Komatsu.
Yeah, back when they were still in their little black trunks.
Yeah, the little young lion budgie smugglers. They're good. They're really good. They've come a long way. I remember, like when I was just getting into New Japan, they were the young lions who opened the show with their little hot singles matches. They go 10-minute time draws.
Yeah.
The young lions are always fun to watch. They always go really hard.
They're just desperate to prove themselves.
Yeah, they've got a point to prove, and even though they're only allowed to do like 2 moves,
Yeah.
like a headlock and a Boston
They're still
Crab.
allowed to kick each other's face.
Yeah, it's great stuff, and I really like watching them develop because obviously they start and they're just wearing the shitty little boots and the black trunks.
Yeah, all the same.
Yeah,
Make
like
yourself stand out with your
shaved
in-ring
heads
action.
and stuff,
Yeah.
and it's like, and then you can tell the office are getting fond of them because this one has got an elbow pad. And you're like, ooh, he's got a haircut. Look at this.
It's such a great idea though. That it's just like you're all the same. Make yourself stand out.
Yeah.
Like, everyone's on the same playing field. That's
Yep.
what you get.
Yeah, exactly.
Prove yourself. Simple as.
Work hard, work hungry. There's nothing that's more fun to watch than a fired up, determined wrestler, hungry wrestler. And there's nothing worse to watch than some guy just nailing it in Shinsuke Nakamura. Thank you again, Porky the Bastard.
Back again. What are you doing?
Prince
Prince
Devitt
Devitt or Finn Balor?
Party City says some hateful things. Well, Mr. Party, I think our record subscriber count would disagree with you.
So who do you prefer, Prince Devitt or Finn Balor?
I prefer, I like Finn Balor, but the WWE version of his character sucks, so I prefer Prince Devitt.
Fair enough. I'd probably say Prince Devitt as well. I think he has come a long way since he started WWE.
Oh, 100%.
But yeah,
It's not his fault, it's just the way he's presented on the main roster leaves a lot to be desired.
Yeah.
Prince Devitt was a legitimate game-changing heel in New Japan, completely, obviously formed Bullet Club, he completely redefined what it meant to be a foreign invading heel,
and set a blueprint for pretty much every big time top level foreign heel going forwards.
Like, we can't sit here and say that if it wasn't for him, Kenny Omega wouldn't be the boy, but he certainly helped lay a blueprint for guys like Kenny Omega and AJ Styles to come in and follow in New Japan. And here he is, the best man ever, Shingo. The thing that's mad for me is that he's coming to New Japan as a junior heavyweight.
How old is he now?
He mid-30s, I think, so...
He's still not too bad.
Yeah, like, I mean...
For a guy with that much experience.
Yeah,
right.
it's crazy. He's been wrestling, like, for years and years, but the thing I tend to think when it comes to Japanese wrestling is that a lot of times, until you're like 38, 39, 40 even, that's often when your peak years are. Jesus Christ. Double next, yeah. I did not need to bump like that.
Complete overreaction, but I love it.
And here's Bushi
Absolutely love it.
wrestling in a t-shirt.
Why is he still in his t-shirt?
Oh, there's so many great men in this match. man.
Huge spine buster.
So many great men in this match.
And the tag team champions are involved, but not
I reckon we get new champions here.
Yeah.
They've held these belts for a long ass time, and
Here's your money on.
I think Sho and Yo. I don't think that Shingo and Bushi need the belts.
Yeah.
I don't think that Shingo's going to be in Los Ingobernables for long. I could see them maybe winning it, and then maybe doing a repeat of the thing that Shingo did in Dragon Gate when he was teaming with Akira Tozawa, and that he was the big bully and Akira Tozawa was this little shit, and Tozawa was perceived as the weak link, and they split because of that and feuded. Perhaps they might do something like that with Bushi, because when I almost called him Yujiro, when Hiromu comes back, he's obviously the top junior.
Yeah.
Shingo's not going to be the second junior guy in this stable, so I don't see them winning. Rongi Freaky, who have you got?
I think I'm the same, to be honest with you.
And they could
They'll
have
be good with it. They'll have a really good run.
Yeah, they could have a
They
big
have good matches with anyone.
They do. They're tremendous. They've got a great look, great act. They're great wrestlers.
What do you make of it? Remember Takahashi coming back because he's 732% better, was it?
Yeah.
So he must have been fucked up.
Did you?
He's 732% better and he's still got a broken neck.
I think it will still be a very long time before
Yeah.
we see Mr. Takahashi. Terrible injury.
Yeah.
And it's frustrating. Oh, it's a tricky injury because him and Dragon Lee have wrestled each other dozens of times, and Dragon Lee's done that move to him so many times.
Of all the things that Takahashi has done in his career, for that one to be the one that takes him out like this.
That was relatively, I mean, what to call a neck break routine is obviously, but it was off a routine move. That could be it. Oh my goodness! Wow!
Well, fuck you, I guess.
Yeah. How what? That wasn't long. That was
not long.
That's only about 8 minutes.
Yeah.
Wow.
Bushi and Shingo.
Bushi and Shingo.
That's 2 new champions in the space
First
of
2
40
matches.
minutes.
What does that mean for the rest of the show?
Is this like a big hard reset show?
I wonder. I love January 4th and January 5th, man. Wrestle Kingdom, obviously, but tomorrow, New Year Dash, it's New Japan's Raw after WrestleMania,
when you find out what basically set the tone for the rest of the year.
Yeah, like last year we got Kenny Omega trying to recruit Jay White to Bullet Club. Jay White turns on him, joins Chaos in the aftermath, setting off everything that's happening on this show with him and Okada. And we got Tetsuya Naito getting jumped by Chris Jericho, setting up this co-main event a year in advance. Storytelling. Imagine if WWE did this.
Imagine long-term storytelling.
Fantastic start to what could well be a fantastic.
So New Japan managed to thread stories through feuds, but like keep it going for like years and years and years. Like they can be doing other things, but that story is always there and it's ready to be brought back or like can add to like with a bit of nuance.
Exactly. It's you put things on the back burner and then they come back years and years later. Like this year, Tanahashi and Okada reprising their legendary rivalry with another 3 excellent matches after like the 10 or whatever they had before. Little things like that. Every pinfall in this company matters as well. Like things like that, Shingo winning the pinfall there is significant. It's telling you that he is the guy in this team. If they'd lost, it would have been Bushi taking the pinfall. If this was WWE, just pin Shingo, it's fine.
So you've got to assume that when they do lose the belts, Bushi's in the pin, and then Shingo's going to go mental at him.
Yeah. Like, what are you doing, you little shit? Wow.
He's got proper crazy eyes.
He's something else. It's the mullet that just... And I like Bushi. Like, he's kind of crap, but he knows he's kind of crap. And he's just this grisly little shit. Spitting mist into people's face. It's just... bellissimo. So what we got next? Cody and Juice, perhaps?
Maybe, yeah.
Cody and Juice? That'd be nice. I'm looking forward to that in an odd way because Cody's a guy I wasn't really all that convinced about until last year, but then he had that match with Kota Ibushi and I was like,
it's always Kota Ibushi.
It always is, isn't it?
That crossroads off the goddamn apron.
Yeah. Oh god,
Kota just was like spiked it, like off the apron. Still spiked
crazy
the move.
neck
like,
stuff in like the show's first hour. It was just absurd.
Oh, the Zack versus Ishii.
Oh goodness gracious!
Here we go.
Pretty much my 2 favorite wrestlers in the world. And Taka Michinoku, of course, the Mad Shagger. Currently,
the first time a Rev Pro belt's been defended on Wrestle Kingdom.
Yes, it is.
Is it the first time it's ever been defended on a New Japan show, or has it been done before?
I believe it's been done before. I want to say it's been done before. I think they did Sabre and Shibata for this title. I think.
Someone holds it on the show all the time.
Yeah,
but
they never really defend it.
So they've got the whole talent swap situation.
What they've done with the card reshuffle here is that they've taken away the Ring of Honor title match that they used to have in this spot, or the NWA title match before that, and they've replaced it with 2 of the best wrestlers in the world. That's quite the upgrade. No disrespect to like the guys who were in those matches, but I don't want to watch Rob Conway versus Big Daddy Yum Yum. Like, you know, like, God bless. And the thing is about these matches as well is that even when they had the Ring of Honor matches and it was Adam Cole versus Kyle O'Reilly, they'd give them 9 minutes.
Yeah.
And it was just like, What match is it? It is Zack Sabre versus Tomohiro Ishii. And look at Taka's hair, man.
It's so good. Putting Taka with Zack is such a good call.
What a little tandem this is. Taka Michinoku. Currently in a spot of bother in Kaintai Dojo, promotion he helped form. For doing a bit of the old chapping, the old extramarital Scrooge McDuck and fucking.
Interesting. I've not heard this story.
Yeah, he's a shagger. It's a big deal in Japan. He's married and he's had this affair. He's been suspended without pay for a year, and now he's looking for bookings in foreign countries. So he's obviously needing a bit of the old.
Interesting. Still, putting him with Jack's with Zach.
It's an incredible pairing, isn't it?
Because God loves Zach. He's absolutely incredible in the ring, but he's not the greatest on the mic. He's getting loads better.
Yeah, he's really funny on the mic.
Yeah,
like
he's just gonna be in the right mood or in the right feud maybe with it.
Yeah,
to, have a bit of fun with it.
And it's a very the thing I think about his thing is that he'll cut a promo and we will laugh at it, but it's very British. It's extremely British. And I wonder if perhaps the American audience are what?
Maybe.
He's just calling people gits and stuff, and bell ends. I don't get it.
I mean, the Japanese audience has bought into him just for his in-ring work alone. He is perfect for New Japan.
He's great.
And he's over when I was with a World Tag League show. But it was in Korakuen Hall, and it was absolutely awesome. It was a World Tag League show, but it was still fucking great. And Zach is mega over, man. They were screaming out for his name and stuff like that in the match. There was a guy next to me who was just absolutely yelling, "Go on, Zach!
Wow!
Go on, Zach!"
That's incredible.
He was shout with me, so I was just chanting for Zach with the guy next to me. It was brilliant.
Because it's quite hard to read when you're watching on streams and stuff, especially with Japanese crowds, because they're so different to American crowds.
Yeah.
The myth that there's all this chat about they're so quiet and stuff. Well,
it's not true.
It's nonsense, because it's there'll be a respectful, hushed attention early on, but it builds and builds and builds.
And they grab them in a match,
of course you'll know.
Ishii and Yano versus I can't remember who they're against. It was just Davey Boy.
Killer Elite, Lance Archer.
And I've never really been a fan of them two at all. But Ishii and Toriano. And Ishii was mega over when he came out. They bloody love him. His pop was up there with Okada and Tanahashi.
Wow.
Really crazy.
Wow.
But the match, it just built and built, and then the crescendo of it was just this near fall, and then just beat the ever-loving shit out of each other to finally get Toriano got the pin in it. And the match, as the match built and built, the crowd got so loud by the end of it, and I was proper goosebumps in the crowd. This is one of the best crowd experiences I've ever been in. And just because the match just grabbed them
and that's on a random tag league.
And that's just a random tag league show. It'd be in Okada versus Tanahashi or something.
Awesome stuff. And it's good to hear. Ishii is his bar is so high.
Yeah.
And it's he used to be the most underrated wrestler in the company. You can't call him that now because everyone knows he's great.
Zach's straight in there.
Shoving.
He's just there to piss the guys off and get them to snap. That's all he wants in every match.
He's such a bold guy as well, just shoving the hardest man in the world. Before the thing. A couple of predictions in the chat. Zack Sabre Jr. will win. I agree.
Yeah,
I think he had a big year last year, and it's time to give him a title in the Tokyo Dome. He beat everyone. He beat all the hunks, as he put it. Tanahashi, Naito, Sanada, Ibushi.
Not wasting any time.
No, get them locked up. Go on.
Stretch him out straight away.
Stretch that little thick boy.
He's such a weird shape.
Isn't he? He's built like a bowling ball. Aye!
With how fast they're going now, does this mean they've only got 10 minutes?
Yeah, it might be. They've only got 10 minutes.
Zach's just fuck it, let's go.
Yeah. Let's do next stuff.
And now
Here we
Ishii
go.
moving forward.
Lariato.
Oh! So good.
And these guys have had tremendous matches in the past. Their match on New Japan's first American show in 2017 in the US title tournament was phenomenal.
Yeah.
So the bar is very high, and I'm glad they didn't shortchange Ibushi and Ospreay because that match was awesome.
Yeah.
That match was awesome. They are asking in the chat how many hours is this pay-per-view? Well,
5?
4 or 5 hours,
Yeah.
I would say. It is. We're going to be here for a long ass time. That's why we have a revolving door.
We're going to be swapping it out a bit. Because we still got work to do. At least sponsored by Pac-Man. Pac-Man on the ring.
Yes, they are.
Why are they sponsored by Pac-Man?
We've got a whole new sponsor coming through.
It's a hot new AAA game coming out soon.
It's literally 40 years old. Oh my goodness, that is tremendous. Tremendous stuff. 500 Monopoly dollars on Zach from Glassman. Smart bet. Smart man. And yes, was Zach in the Cruiserweight Classic? Yes, he was. Another guy
versus Ibushi, best match in that tournament.
He had some excellent matches.
Oh.
We have somehow opened.
Oh no. There we go.
We're back. We're back. Something weird just happened.
Come back to Ishii punching Zack in the face.
Zach wrapping him up. It's such an easy story, this match.
Yeah.
Brawler versus technician. Brute force versus technique.
Yes.
Fighting spirit versus massive dickhead. It's just...
The guy who refuses to be hurt by anyone versus the guy who loves to hurt everyone.
It's just unreal. That's the thing I love about Zach. He takes no bumps.
He
His
takes style
no bumps.
is the safest you could possibly imagine.
Yeah, it looks
His
so
chest
brutal.
might get a pounding,
Yeah.
but everything else.
Oh, he's gonna get the shit slapped out of him.
That is the sort of thing that tends to win.
Thank you, Eric DeRiggi. 3:51 a.m. in Florida. You, sir, are very
Excellent.
dedicated.
Thank you
Thank
very
you
much.
for joining us, and thank you to our loyal legions all around the world joining us. The famous and envied Phil and Andy.
Ishii ain't taking any of this.
Hell no. Hell go down there.
He's gonna come back straight into stretching him again.
A little bit though, good strategy. Northern Lights floats over, gonna go for that arm again.
Yeah, Sabre Jr.
It's fantastic. I could watch Zack Sabre Jr. wrestle a parking cone, and I think I would have a lot of fun.
Just when it looked like Ishii might be
Should be a good year for Zack, I think.
Yeah.
He's just like prime set to actually sort of finally get that
breakout
upper echelon.
I could see a long British heavyweight title reign if he takes this. Maybe get a few more New Japan pay-per-view matches. He'll obviously be a big deal at Rev Pro.
Yeah, of course.
Maybe get a little elevation, maybe up to intercontinental level, perhaps.
Hopefully, yeah.
And like that maybe wouldn't sound like a big deal in WWE, but for those who are maybe not as familiar with New Japan, the Intercontinental title, which is currently held by Chris Jericho, has traditionally been a very big deal. Like when Shinsuke Nakamura held it, it was at times held in just the same level of regard as the IWGP Heavyweight title. It's a big belt, and yeah, like Jericho hasn't really been around during his reign and stuff. And if Naito wins, he does this disrespect angle with the thing, but it's a prize. It's worth winning. And as Ishii chops Zack in the
neck,
goddamn neck,
yeah, in the throat.
It's a different kind of neck.
I love it when Ishii just turns it up into that next gear. Like
yeah,
you talk about the next. Oh, you talk about like that next gear when you just ramp it up. Ishii has a hell of a second gear.
Hell yeah, he does.
Speeds everything up. Everything gets that little bit harder. It's just absolutely brilliant.
The match that sold me on Ishii, it's versus Shibata in the G1 Climax in 2013. It's legitimately my favorite match of all time, and it's only about 12 minutes long. But my God, do these guys
beat the crap out?
Yeah, they don't rest for a second. The first move is the two of them literally just sprinting across the ring at each other and jumping in each other's face. It's amazing.
Huge superplex.
Yeah.
Zack is right back into it.
Things like that, they just look like they hurt so much, and they don't. That's the beauty of this goddamn sport, man.
And that whole selling situation was a classic Ishii thing.
Yeah.
It's like, you may have got me then, but I'm taking you out as I'm going down.
Exactly. Exactly. He's so good. And thank you for pronouncing his surname correctly. He's my favourite wrestler, but I still call him Ishii. Jericho the Intercontinental title like Brock does the Universal and nobody says anything. Well, I think the difference in their presentation makes a big difference. I can get into this a bit more later, but Brock has legitimately been booked as a guy who doesn't care about the company. That's what they did during the Roman Reigns feud. Jericho is a freelancer, and him not being around, converse to Brock, Jericho's holding the secondary belt. Brock is holding the main belt. Brock not being around is a huge problem because the things to be your most important prizes off the shelf. The secondary belt being away for a while, I would argue that just allows others the opportunity to come in and stand up and take that secondary slot. And we get random singles matches here and there. And he's come back in for the Evil match. He's also a very big talent, Jericho, as well. So.
And you can't deny the impact he's had on bringing an American audience to the New Japan show as well.
Exactly. And the thing about him not appearing is that when he does appear, it feels special. So
counter after counter again. And Zack grabs him. Selling the neck as he's got him in the move as well.
The Chris Brooks octopus here, of course. Somehow doubt that Zack is going to put a loogie.
Walking his way to the ropes.
King's back. Porky
the
bastard.
Porky's back.
Gang.
Oh!
What was that? Oh! So
cool. Late kick out.
Hold on, is that Chris Roberts? Camera, do us a favor, please. Yes, it is. Wow. Brit Rest's biggest heel.
Amazing.
Apart from Mark's.
Did they fly him over just to ref this one match?
That is awesome. I hope Andy Q's there as well. From Rev Pro.
Hell of a chance to prove it.
Chris Charlton on commentary. Very, very important man in a lot of people's Japanese wrestling fandom. I think Chris Charlton, his work as a translator on Twitter. His book, Lion's Pride, I think it's called, the New Japan History book. Great stuff.
Should go back to that arm. Zack drop. Handed down from Taka Michinoku and renamed in honor of ZSJ himself. The Zack drop.
I love the Michinoku driver as a move.
I love that he inherited that from Taka as well, his little buddy.
It was always one of my go-to moves on the Create a Superstar thing on the SmackDown game.
It's just a really cool move, and like you can spike it so it looks like heavy necks as well. It's great stuff. And I like that he took it in the G1 Climax, but he didn't use it until his last match.
Chop, that was just his
fucking hell.
That was just fuck off.
Togi Ishii. Togi Makabishi. Oh, take a goddamn seat. I'm so glad this is getting time because this is wonderful. Hello to John Carter, presumably not my best mate, who has the same name.
You never know. You just kick his arm away. That was nice.
Yeah.
Going in for the clothesline and just kick the arm. And he just closed on his foot. Brilliant.
Ishii follows up with a headbutt because that man's head is made of granite. Oh!
Jesus! That was one of the hardest lariats I've ever seen.
Bang! Oh, goodness gracious, this is...
Zack selling the throat again.
This is awesome.
Zack, lean into it a bit. That was just like, nope.
Yeah. Nah, you don't have to take it straight. Talking about this guy not taking bumps.
I know, yeah.
Is that what's going to happen here? He's going to try it. No.
Yes. Pele kick, countering out of a... whatever that was. Hey!
He'll try it a second time over the back.
Page out of Minoru Suzuki's playbook. Sleeper hold, rear naked choke.
And what's he going to turn it into? Nothing.
And now sliding lariat.
Oh, he just sat in wait for him, knew it was coming.
Oh, you're being
that's so good.
Oh!
That was a close 2 count.
How good is Zack Sabre Jr. when that is one of his finishers?
I know,
Like,
yeah. But it's just so smooth, it's mad.
Oh!
He got him. He's not going for the pin though.
I love that move's name, the Sliding D. Talking about a penis.
Love that as well, just simple things. Go for the suplex and just knee to the face.
Yeah.
Like, you don't need anything else to get out of that.
Wrestling doesn't need to be complicated, does it? We're going to get complicated when we watch Mori and Kushida. stretch. Locked it in. Feet off the ground. Absurd.
Yeah.
So all the pressure is on Ishii's fucking neck.
Yep. He'll be fine. You can hold me.
There we go.
Oh! Bow, 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 bow.
It's just the transitions between the holds with Zack.
It's phenomenal.
It's hold, and then I do this, and then you're in this, and now you're in this, and it's just like, what are you doing?
That's the thing, he doesn't just sit in like rest holds, he'll put you in a headlock and then
He's got
oh! Is that a verbal submission?
from Ishii.
Wow! And
Wow.
you can end a goddamn match out of nowhere,
Yeah.
as we've just seen. 3 title changes in a row.
I kind of like that. It's not, doesn't really, his finisher is all of his
Anything.
holds.
Yeah.
His, all he does could be a finish.
What's your finisher move, mate? Any move. Oh, there he is. Big thank you.
Yeah.
Oh. Taka being a dick. Bam, 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 bam.
Great match.
Great man, great match. Wow, shows off to a flyer. Hey, junior heavyweight tag, maybe could have been a bit longer, perhaps. But see, I think a few people will have a problem with that finish because it was kind of out of nowhere.
Yeah.
It was abrupt. I like stuff like that, man. Like
Keeps you on your toes. You don't want every match to be the
Exactly.
same. Like, the finish is the finish.
to build to this epic crescendo. We'll get that later
So
on.
it's great about like the odd small package finish and
Yeah,
things like that. It's like,
just like Daniel Bryan, AJ Styles, man, little just a little package coming back. It's stuff like this is great. Like I love, like this is really nerdy, but I love all the old Japanese shoot style stuff. And the premise of that was that real. It wasn't. It was a work, obviously, but like it could finish out of nowhere, like one elbow, one punch. Like when Shinya Hashimoto was the kingpin in New Japan, his matches would often end after like 8 minutes because he just fucking knock a guy out with an elbow or something. It's crazy. And Zack's the guy who kind of harks back to that. Okay, he's not a bruiser like those guys, but submission he's very skilled. Strike a little bit. And Taka, man, what an act this is.
She's still selling that arm. Every moment on TV, he's still selling that absolutely everything.
Best seller in the business? One of them. Certainly one of them. He draws you into like his pain and his struggle, I think, more than anyone, and that's part of why he's so special. Woo! Let's have a look at the chat. Who are we talking? What's the next match? Tags? Tags. Oh, this'll.
Oh, is it a boys?
This will be fun. Who's out first? It's the boys. It's the Biggity Bucks. Potentially in their last New Japan match.
Potentially, yeah. This could be interesting. I'm quite glad I'm on this one.
Yeah.
Let's switch out after this match. 'Cause
Yes.
I want to see what Tonga does.
If Mato Jackson takes the pinfall here,
Yeah. Yeah, this should be interesting. So, Tonga. We should probably give a bit of the backstory to this.
Tommy
Tommy
Chong.
Tommy Wong.
Who's that?
Toby Wong.
Who's that? Toby Wan Kenobi.
So, when was it? A couple of days before New Year's? Tonga calls us out on Twitter saying we're a bunch of assholes and that he's going to block us from the Bullet Club block party.
Because we really wanted to go to that.
Had no idea what was going on. Turns out, we don't know. It was either he saw Simon Miller's Y video about Bullet Club is like dead, but in that like he was dead nice about the Bullet Club and he was saying that it was like the old version's dead. now, it's new. And then there was a certain article written by a certain Andy Murray that he gave Tama Tonga, was it the number one down?
Number one down in all of New Japan. I believe I called him a goober.
So we think it might be that. He was drunk googling himself one night. So he called us out on Twitter, and then it went on, and then he challenged us to a match at the Bullet Club block party. So we don't know. It's still going to be us versus the Bullet Club, and we're going to get ourselves murdered at WrestleMania.
We'll take them. Bunch of pussies.
Now it's New Year, it's a new him, and he's good guy Tama Tonga now.
Yeah?
And he wants to be friends, and God, I have no idea what is going on, but he's definitely got us on edge.
He's a weird guy. And he's good at his job.
He wants to be friends.
I mean,
I don't know. He caught.
sure. sure.
He apologised to us.
Oh.
Oh no, not now.
Oh! Oh, the stream's dead.
We're okay.
We accidentally paused our feed. I don't know how we did that.
He apologised to us on the New Japan
On a
press
Yeah.
conference in a New Japan ring.
Yeah.
At a press conference, he called out WhatCulture.com. So I don't know what's going on.
Here come your winners, ladies and gentlemen. Evil and Sonata.
You don't think the Firing Squad have got this?
I do not rate Camacho from WWE and his weird brother's chances. No. I think the sexiest man in Japan, Sanada, and his weird goth mate.
Sexier than Tanahashi?
Oh, what's going on?
Whoever's
with
using a mouse around there, stop it.
this? Yeah, stop using mouse.
Stop
this.
it! Stop clicking the mouse!
Now he's muted.
It doesn't get much better than that. Evil and Sonata right there. Absolutely.
For you not in the know, someone around there has a wireless mouse that's connected to this Mac, and they keep clicking, and it's really annoying.
I know who that was.
Stop it!
Lips.
I'm gonna turn off Bluetooth. Stop it, you. Oh no. What
Oh,
have you
God.
done?
Oh wow, who's fucking with us? You just refresh the page.
I'm gonna turn off Bluetooth.
Shout. Sorry guys, I'm sure this is really compelling for you. We're just, a keyboard is just connected to this computer as well.
Cool. Let's hope they don't use that.
Brilliant.
Well, I've turned off Bluetooth, so we should be. There we go.
Should be good to go.
Look at
What's
that.
going on?
Look at this weird goth man. He's like goth Terminator with all this technology.
Just in case you need to reconnect with where we're at, Evil's coming out with his little fan.
And his mad sight.
The whole
Thing.
get up is insane.
It's just such a weird shit gimmick that he somehow makes work. His fan. Look
There
at
he
him!
is. His mask glows as well.
Michael Hamflet will be moist. Fabio Geronimo, thank you very much. Wonderful
Hello from
donation.
Brazil.
Brazil.
Hello.
Wow, what time is it in Brazil? Let us know. Dedication.
Yeah, I love it.
Look at the state. Look at the state of this. This is amazing.
Incredible. Can you see where he's going? Like his hood's down over his eyes.
Absolutely not. He is going
If he just slowly walked off the edge of the map, that'd be the funniest thing.
Oh, how hot is that? He's basically James Hunt.
That Pentagon fan.
He is. This ring entrance has gone on for approximately 2 minutes longer than the producers had intended, hasn't it?
He's undertaking it up right now.
You, sir, are bald. Accurate. Well done. Good. If you can have one legend back, who would you choose? CM Punk or Ryback? I mean, I unironically love the Ryback.
Ryback is the best.
Legend. Gangrel.
Ryback is not a fan of WhatCulture.
It's
Put
not
that out there. We put him in. Was it like
most dangerous
dangerous
wrestlers?
wrestlers? And he was not happy.
He slid in the DMs and then blocked us before he could reply, like every fucking snowflake. Oh, here
Here we
comes.
go. The destiny,
Here comes
baby.
Camacho, and
It's God.
what's the other one called? Haku Jr. Is it?
Haku, yeah. Haku's
Tommy-
boy.
Tommy.
Haku Wonga?
Oh,
Haku Iron Man.
oh, it's Tony Stark. Oh my God! I didn't know he was in New Japan.
What's he wearing? What? What are they dressed as?
What? I don't know what. Is that Venom or something?
I guess.
I don't know what Camacho is dressed as, but the other one.
Haku Jr.
Oh, there he is.
There he
Bad
is.
match, Fale. Good. And that guy.
Surely, if they're all good guys now, it's surely good luck Farley right now. Right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But then-
good luck Farley.
But
Good guy time guy.
But the glory of him being called Bad Luck Fale was that Bad Match Fale, obviously. Shit. Can't call him Good Match Fale. That's just a lie. Like, look at the state of this moron, man. How badly does this dork wish he was Roman Reigns? Why is he doing a Conor McGregor? What is this?
What did he say to Roman Reigns on Twitter? Because in the same press conference that he apologised to us, he apologised to Roman Reigns.
Yeah, they had a little spat. Like Tonga tried. He tried to do the thing during a ring entrance in the G1 Club. his awful G1 climax, by the way. And it was just really cringe where you're like, Tama Tonga wishes he was half the wrestler that Roman Reigns is. Honest to God. To God, get it?
Yeah, get it.
Woo!
We better not go to that block party. He's gonna murder
Well,
you.
the reason I don't want to go to the block party is not because I'm going to get murdered by Tama Tonga, which I probably would. It's because it'll be full of just fucking sweaty dorks. I'm sorry, that was a heavy shoot. Anyway, long and short.
Here we go.
Camacho's
Gorillas of
gonna
Destiny.
lose.
Here we go, baby.
Here we go, baby.
Yesterday said they
Ryback will be the next IWGP champion and have a reign longer than Bruno
The Ryback in
Sammartino.
New Japan.
Just injuring people. Hi, Kota Ibushi, nice neck you've got there. Who has the worst gimmick in New Japan? Ooh.
Worst gimmick in New Japan.
Whoever this... Oh, Jado.
Jado,
Yeah. I mean, you could make an objective case that Evil has the worst gimmick in New Japan, but he makes
Yeah,
it
but
work.
at least it's entertaining.
He makes it work.
He's dangerous insane. I love it.
I don't even think... See, I don't even think that... We're shooting on them a little bit, but I don't think the... Squad gimmick's even bad. It's just badly performed.
On the other and Sonata on the other.
I'm struggling.
Will fight for the tag team
Yeah,
titles.
I think that's
The
one to think
heavyweight
about as the show goes on. And then we
Yeah.
decide at the end.
For sure.
Worst gimmick.
I think a few people might say Takashi Iizuka, crazy old man. I think
Yeah.
a lot of people would say...
Again, at the Korakuen Hall thing, I was in a standing area and it's like near the sound stage thing, and like it must be like a route to backstage.
Yeah.
And he came out doing his crazy band, like right past me. I've got this really blurry photo where it was like,
his leash.
yeah.
Thank you very much
Brilliant.
to Comics with Bueller. You're very kind. And thank you again,
Thank you, Comic. I'm Porky the Bastard.
Porky the Bastard.
Keeping in his Stream Boss title there.
The king.
Good guy Tamatanga there, wanting to shake hands with everyone.
shake hands, everybody together.
Good guy Tamatanga.
Drink some
Yeah.
Farley's later.
Oh,
He wants to be everyone's friend.
yeah.
Who doesn't like that?
He's just... Camacho's brother is a good guy,
He's
man.
taking a page out of Simon Miller's book.
Yeah, well, that's a tag as well.
Simon Miller, the nicest man alive. Is he the nicest man alive?
I think so.
I think he is.
I honestly think so.
He's certainly the nicest man in wrestling.
Yeah.
Because
GOD is not.
everyone in wrestling sucks. But
With a thud right in front of me. And
Oh,
jeez.
Match history.
so how do you see this one panning out, Phil?
I don't. God, what's Evil doing?
Oh no, that is a big beefy man.
Here we go!
Oh, boom! Hold that for a minute.
Was it Hogan versus who was it? Hogan, like was it at WrestleMania or something when he did like a run up down the entire ramp and then just did like a really shit clothesline at the end?
I can't remember.
There's a gif. Just one of my favourite wrestling gifs. It's just this massive slow run up and then this terrible clothesline at the end.
What a legend, Hulk Hogan, man. Hulk Hogan's lost his mind recently on Twitter.
Is it? He was.
Oh, the pictures with his dog, man.
Oh, I've not seen these.
I'll get these out later on.
Tongaloa tags himself in. Couple of heavy hitters here, guys.
Camacho's kind of improved since he was teaming with Hanako, hasn't he?
2 count. Sometimes I find Tongaloa takes too much time.
Hanako, of course, now Sin Cara, the hardest man in WWE. Beat up Sheamus twice. Beat up Chris Jericho. Beat up Simon Gotch.
Yeah.
Hard man. You leave that beautiful man Sanada alone, man.
What's Evil? Has Evil got teeth in his hair?
I hope so.
Like they look like crocodile teeth or something like that, just all in his hair. I don't know what's going on with that.
Oh, he's so
Wait a minute, Tama Tonga.
Young Bucks made that monaural, but double team.
Drop kick. Love the Young Bucks. Man.
Yeah, who doesn't? Who can't love the
Jim Crow.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's true. Absolutely does not love the
That's the
young
only
guns.
one. But their whole year in New Japan has been like a middle finger to anyone who's ever said they can't sell or they
Yeah.
can't tell stories. Like Matt Jackson's back
The
selling.
back selling was, and it just was such a long, well-told story
Yeah.
for once. It was just for a sell, basically. It was just
Fantastic, wasn't it? It's just
brilliant.
really great stuff. Just shows that. Yeah, when they wrestle in like PWG or whatever, they're gonna
Yeah.
banter it up, but they're playing to that.
Or the main
crowd.
event of All In when they've only got 8 minutes. About 20.
Just do some flippy shit. It's
It
that's
says a lot about them that, like, the main event of All In, they had an insanely insanely small amount of time,
Yeah.
and they didn't think, oh, we'll cut this. So they just said, let's do the entire match.
Just condense
but in that
everything.
amount of time, and they did it, and they botches, and it was perfect.
Yeah, it was fantastic. They still made Bandido look like $1 million even
Yeah.
before he took the pin.
And they still finished with a minute to spare. Like.
That just shows how smart
And then
they are.
they can go on and do all the back selling stuff at the same time.
Exactly, like
such well-rounded performance that they just use to do it in a different style to what some people Jim Cornette might like.
Exactly, they pick and choose, and like that's smart work. Like doing all the flippy shit and the banter stuff for that crowd. It's what that crowd wanted to see. Like if they went in there and did like 15 minutes of headlocks, the crowd would be dead. Oh my god! But then they come into New Japan and they're doing this back work, and it's just phenomenal. The match with the Golden Lovers last year, man, was just
absolutely phenomenal.
Oh.
And it's not like they're young bucks anymore.
No.
They're getting on a bit. Yet
Exactly.
They still can pull it out when they need to.
and it feels like they've been on the scene for like 20 years or something. Like
They're like grizzled young veterans.
yeah, I mean for me, like they're reaching like Rock and Roll Express levels of all-time greatness. They're just, and it's easy to say this because like it's easy to call them the best tag team in the world because of the mess that WWE do with their like because like the Usos are phenomenal, but they do nothing for most of the year, and I love Sheamus and Cesaro as well, and
Cesaro have been so good. To think that just came from a stupid seven match best of 7 series.
7 2.5 star.
Because like, oh, we don't know what they're gonna do, so do this and then put them together, and then they've turned it into something incredible.
Just great. They've got an amazing entrance. Got everything. They're phenomenal. And the New Day, like I know a lot of people are sick of their gimmick, but they
still go out and put good matches
awesome
on.
in the ring.
And it's like, I know they've done Usos versus New Day like a gazillion times right now, but you know it's always going to be one of the best matches on the show.
Exactly. Like I don't mind when people call it repetitive and stuff. I don't mind when that shows up, but New Japan don't do the best job of booking their division either often. Like even if you look at this match, 3 good teams. Evil and Sanada won the World Tag League to earn this shot, but the Young Bucks just come in and went, yeah, we want the shot as well. That's bad booking.
Yeah.
Like I know the logic was, well, they hadn't had their rematch, but you've just undermined the whole tournament. And it's weird because Gedo, the booker, was a tag wrestler. He doesn't get Sanada, it's so hot, man.
What does he use in his hair? Seriously, I've never seen it flop at the end of a match. It's
I know,
always
it's
still
like
up. It's like, how?
A pot of PVA glue.
Oh my god! Oh! Hell of a sequence of just over the rope.
This is heating up. Yes,
Brilliant.
get it.
This is what you
Fill
want from these
Parcher
guys.
beard into 2 giant beard spikes. Do it.
Is it parted? I don't know if it's gonna part.
Kind of.
If they had like something to tie them with, I could get them like.
Let's get some of Sanada's product. Who's got it? Josh Brown's got
You
it.
know what I should have done for this? I gone full Tommy Chonga face paint. Like, you know when he does it down the beard as well.
I could have been Camacho. Didn't think of that, did we? We'll get Michael Sidgwick in us now. For I think he wants to come in for the junior heavyweight title match.
We'll get him in a bit. We'll switch it up after this match.
Oh. Super kick, no.
Porky the Bastard once again coming through. Thank you very much.
Chipping it in there, chipping
You
away.
marvellous oinker.
Here's one for Evil. No, he'll stop it.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Killer with Tongaloa as the unwitting partner.
Ooh, next stuff.
That was a high German.
Yes, it was.
And again.
There hasn't been any hardcore next stuff on the show yet, but Kenny Omega's on this show.
Yeah, so this time.
It's probably coming.
Got through a Kota Ibushi match without too much next stuff.
Yeah. There was a little bit,
Little
but
bit.
it wasn't like, Kota Ibushi wasn't out there murdering himself unless he is legitimately injured, in which case...
In which case he did.
By the way, if someone in the chat who is able to keep up with Twitter, as we are not, let us know if there's any news going on about Kota Ibushi's situation, because obviously we're sitting here having a lovely time.
Yeah. What a way to start your day.
The Great Men TM, the first work week of the year, we get to sit here.
What a world. What a job this is.
Nick was patient and waiting on the outside.
Big 450.
There's a wee spicy lad in the chat here. Can we
Knocked the wind out of himself. Landed
Super is causing a bit of a ruckus. I don't know if we should deal with that.
I don't know if I can.
I don't know.
Right. Oh.
Wait a minute, Jono's in the ring. Fale's trying to
Fale's in the ring.
I can hide user on channel.
Yeah, go for that.
double super kick. Uh-oh.
First super kick of the show.
That lit a fire.
Bye bye.
Oh, Fale's over.
Bye bye, Super Ito. You are gone. Anyway.
Tiger's got his cane, or no, that's the stick.
What have I missed?
Bad Luck Fale came in the ring and then got clotheslined over the top
Oh.
by Evil.
Bad match Fale. Back on the scene. Crispy and
Thomas
clean.
Tonga blocked the effort to use
Obviously,
Magic
we're working
Miller.
here. He's a big man.
He's very big.
Handed down from Jono himself. Step up.
A lot of elite fans in the chat today.
When is that not?
Understandable.
Yeah.
Big reason. Oh! Big reason for a lot of Western fans getting into New Japan.
Yeah.
And it'll be interesting to see if they leave. It, I think it
Yeah,
would
the whole
simul-
contract situation is interesting because
Yeah. Ooh. Apparently, after this show, they're going to hold a big meeting
yeah,
between
next
all the
week
elite
on the
guys.
8th on Monday, is it?
Of course, that's right.
And
Yes.
they've got the big
big
announcement.
rally.
whatever that is, so.
Exciting stuff. Yesterday, the news was Britt Baker has signed. Oh!
Britt Baker, interesting.
And they've been linked with Goldberg of all people.
Yeah, that's mad.
I love Goldberg.
Sonata with the moonsault
Bang.
and the 3.
My
And there
picks,
it
baby.
is.
My picks, baby.
Sorry, God.
Yeah, sorry.
Turns out it still is Bad Luck Fale.
Yeah. Whoa. Camacho is
And
out.
Sonata's hair still standing gloriously.
Yeah, look at that. Impeccable. A peak of
World Tag League.
hair. I should have thought that one through.
Way to finish that sentence. Right over here.
Yeah, professional word user, Andy Murray. Oh my goodness. Andrew Kid asks, could you watch New Japan without catching up or anything? I would suggest that this show is the perfect place to jump in because
Yeah,
it's
probably. It's going to be a bit of a reset on some stories as well.
hard reset. There's a lot going on with people potentially moving out of the company. Who knows, maybe people even coming in.
Also, a new great thing that New Japan are doing on their YouTube channel. Don't know what it is. Is it NJPW 1972 probably? Or NJPW?
I'm not sure.
Don't know. Anyway, New Japan on YouTube, they're doing a history of series where they just go through the history of some of the factions. So they've done a history of the Bullet Club, history of Chaos. They're really, really interesting, really good.
Yeah.
And that'll give you a nice rounded catch up as to what's been going on.
Exactly. It's might be Lincoln Jack Donny is right. Evil is indeed getting a push.
Yep.
I had no complex over that word until I started working on the internet. It's a great time to get in to continue that conversation. This is the perfect moment to, I think, get into
Yeah.
the company.
I mean, let's face it, we've had 4 title matches and 4 title
All
changes.
changed. It's the biggest show of the year. Tomorrow is the Raw after Mania, New Year Dash. A lot of stuff will happen on
If
that
you want to
show.
just get into New Japan, watch this, watch tomorrow, and then I think you'll be on your way.
You will. And the thing is, if you guys are just getting into New Japan, the schedule is a lot different. There's no like weekly Raw equivalent or anything like that.
Yeah.
It's pay-per-views every now and then, interspersed with house shows and build shows. It's an easier thing to consume than WWE results. You're not watching 5 hours of TV every week.
But again, you can sometimes miss parts of the story, like if you don't watch certain like World Tag League shows.
Yeah,
or
if you're not
something,
filling the
you
gaps.
might miss a few bits of storyline, but most of the time you can get caught up with everything.
Let's stay for one more, Phil.
Let's stay for
Let's
one
stay for
more.
one more.
Screw those guys, we're having a nice time.
Yeah, I mean, we're only an hour and 20 into the show.
Yeah.
We're less than halfway there. Let's...
I love Juice Robinson.
I love Juice Robinson as well. In the chat asks, when is Shinsuke Nakamura's contract ending? I don't know the answer to that
Don't
question,
know.
but I do not think he would want to go back to New Japan. I think he's very happy doing this thing, surfing in America, having
Yeah, he
fun on
seems to be having a
Instagram,
nice
taking
time.
photos of water towers. I think
Those them water towers.
yeah, man, I just think he wants to work an easier ring style and enjoy the twilight years of his career.
Yeah.
Did you see Juice Robinson on the press conference yesterday?
Yes, I did. Girl, don't make me punch you in the face.
So good. He's great. Cody and Brandy's face after when he was talking.
He's great, man.
Completely corpsing in the corner.
And to think,
he's like, no, I'm not ever gonna punch you, but just don't do things that make me want to.
I've never done that, but do your stuff.
Just so good.
This is I think this guy a few years ago was CJ Parker.
I know. Going absolutely nowhere in NXT.
He was Greenpeace. He was pro Daniel Bryan. Can we get a hell yeah for Carl Anderson also being a Bullet Club leader? Yes, you can. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Carl Anderson, one of the most underrated wrestlers of this era.
They've done nothing.
No. Incredible singles matches in the G1 Climax years ago. Former Bullet Club leader never gets talked about.
What G1 was it when he did? Was it his first G1 and he just went out there and just
I think 2013, 2014.
Hell of a
Yeah, he's had great matches with your Nakamuras, your Tanahashis, your Okadas. It's just such a shame that. But again, I think he's another guy who's just kind of happy making loads of money.
They must be having loads of fun just messing about with their mate.
Yeah, doing their bot show.
Maybe not be as creatively fulfilled as they were in New Japan, but.
But you know, like Luke Gallows strikes me as a guy who just kind of wants to have banter with his mates. So it's like. Comes. He's gonna have some banging McIntyre, isn't he?
Yeah.
Cody knows what he's doing. Is there a reason why Kenny Omega is called Cleaner? Loves Domestos.
Mr. Muscle Kenny Omega.
The janitor. There's Eden Styles.
He's not gone all out with his ring attire.
No, it's nice though. I like this leather vest. Look at him.
Look at his face.
Look at his little
He's
face.
so good. He gets it, man.
Juice is winning this. I totally agree.
Yeah, I think so as well.
I think he's the guy, man. He's the guy to lead this American expansion, particularly if the Elite end up leaving.
So, why? Like, you'd think, being the Elite, in America, obviously you want to spend a lot of time on that, but you wouldn't want to get rid of the New Japan link at all. No, you think you'd want to keep them both going.
Yeah, like I think the talk at the moment is that the Elite are very much keen to still keep working with New Japan because they know it's good for and stuff. But New Japan are perhaps a little bit more trepidatious.
Especially if New Japan are trying to do their own thing in America, I guess, and Ring of Honor's New Japan link as well. It's a bit.
Yeah, like the Ring of Honor thing. I think working with All Elite would be more valuable to New Japan than maintaining their Ring of Honor relationship. But again, it's a Japanese company. Loyalty is a big thing to these people. So thank you very much, Porky the Bastard. Back again.
Love it. Done. Absolutely love it. So, All Elite Wrestling versus Ring of Honor. Do you think they can leap into versus Impact as well? Like, can they go straight into that second wrestling promotion level, or do you think they need to build up a bit to get there?
Well, Impact to me is pretty much just a glorified indie fed now. As sad as it is, like the programming has been very good, but nobody's watching it. So it's a real shame because they finally got their shit together.
Yeah,
and no
but at this point, it's really hard to come back from the damage that has been done.
Poison brand. Ring of Honor, I think, are going to feel the departure of the Elite so badly. All their top guys are gone.
Like, you've got to think they sold it's New Japan with Ring of Honor, Madison Square Garden show, but a lot of that was due to All In. A lot of that was due to the Elite guys.
100%. So much of that was on their back, although they're probably not going to be on it.
Yeah.
I believe that very quickly All Elite Wrestling will become the number 2 promotion. Like,
they've already got more of a buzz than
they do, man. Like, just look at the people who are funding this. Like, Tony Khan. The big question was, like, the Khan family are worth billions. They could buy and sell Vince McMahon. That's just a fact. They could buy and sell him. Shade Khan is one of the most richest men in the world. Tony Khan on his own, I believe, is worth about $5-6 million. A huge amount. But that he has already plowed $100 million into this suggests that his dad is more than willing to throw boatloads of money. on
to
this
give
project.
this a proper run.
So, if they get a TV deal, they've been talking with.
That's the clincher. They've got to have a good TV deal.
Yeah, they've been talking with Time Warner. Ted Bloody Turner.
Back at it again.
He's back,
Damn
baby.
you, Vince McMahon.
It was me, Vince. So to answer your question, I believe yes, they will become the #2 American promotion by the end of the year, very easily. And I think that's because Ring of Honor will go like this,
Yeah.
and All Elite will go like that. It's gonna be super interesting. It's gonna be one of the most interesting years in wrestling in a long time. And what? Oh, she's gonna get punched in the face.
Is she?
She's gonna get punched in the face.
He warned you.
That message isn't all. I don't even think I get the channel Impact is moving to. So there you go.
There it is. How many channels have Impact been on recently?
4 in the past 4 years.
Woohoo!
Spike, Destination America, Pop, and now Pursuit, I think the new one's called.
And she played that card perfectly. Cody catches juice.
Promotion that refuses to die.
No. What do you mean, no?
Crossroads off the apron, no.
No.
What's it say? Weight belt?
And now, wait a
I can
minute.
see that. Something about
Called friction.
down, back down, never back
Never
down.
back down. Just say like elite wrestler.
Yeah.
Cocky bastard.
Link
I
to
wouldn't
the
put it past him,
What impact?
he's a worker. And by all accounts, Cody Rhodes, one of the nicest guys of all.
Yep.
Play a role.
They've done a hell of a thing, there's that.
At the
Yeah,
very
it-
least.
From All In to this, it's like,
Can't be understated.
it's
Can't be
so
understated.
incredible.
It's just the business sense, the entrepreneurial spirit.
Go back 3 years,
Yeah.
think of how much they've done in that time. Like,
It's phenomenal. The come up has been incredible, and it's something that everyone should be happy about. Even if you're a WWE diehard, what is he doing? Being a dick.
so good.
This is when Cody's at his best, when he's kind of hamming it up. Isn't
Yeah.
it? Like he's not. Like, I like the guy a lot, but he's not that Kenny Omega work rate guy. He's
No.
a classic pro wrestler. He plays to the crowd. He pantomime. He's a very good work rate guy, but he's not. You know, he's not Hiroshi Tanahashi.
Yeah, you know he's never going to have a bad match, but
Yeah.
it's also probably never going to have a standout match on a card.
No, exactly.
Shoulder of Brandy.
The bionic shoulder of Brandy Rhodes.
Of course, it's got a metal plate.
Yeah.
In it. Very nice.
Love it.
Little shout out as well. A little show of respect for Kevin Lee, Don Callis, and Chris Charlton on commentary.
Yeah, they do a fantastic
Really good
job.
team. And I think they're really instrumental in Western viewers who want to get into the product.
Yeah.
I like Japanese commentary, but it is quite hard for people to get into. These guys are phenomenal. Phenomenal. Certainly a lot better than the ghost of Jim Ross and Josh Barnett.
Yeah.
Fortunately, they're both on the verge of being gone. Well, Josh Barnett, in his case, he got himself fired. Didn't he?
Yeah. Brandy getting thrown out there and beating up the young lions on their way out.
Yeah. Oh! Brandy's really good as well. She's,
Yeah.
her part of Cody's act is
It's just stated really, them two as a team.
she completes the package.
Yeah.
It's like Zelina Vega for Andrade. Oh, for Andrade.
That was me.
Everyone is talking about CM Punk.
Why? There's some news broke.
When we do CM Punk, it's for the clicks. What are these
CM
brothers
Punk to
doing?
All Elite Wrestling.
I mean, I'd love it.
Could you imagine?
Imagine it'd be so fuming.
It would be just Gold if they get Goldberg and CM Punk.
Got it. The Rock.
The Rock to All Elite Wrestling. Okay, get them all.
Batista. Like,
You
imagine.
know Jericho's on his way.
Imagine if the first pay-per-view main event was Kenny Omega versus Goldberg.
CM Punk versus Jericho.
Oh my god.
Cody and the Young Bucks and Marty Scurll are all in like some 8-man tag at the beginning of the show because they've already stacked it with all these insane stars.
Get him across. Oh.
Cody kicking out of his own move.
Who? So there's been talk of like WWE wrestlers whose contracts are maybe coming up, maybe having their head turned by this all
Yeah.
thing. What WWE stars do you think you could see?
The
maybe?
revival.
I think the revival.
They've got to. There's so much potential in the Revival, and they are doing
And
nothing.
if you look at their Twitter, they are so fed up.
Yeah.
They are so fed up.
Ty Dillinger, I think, would be a good shout for it.
He tweeted the other month, remember when I used to wrestle?
Yeah. Zack Ryder, you've got to think. Like,
Yeah.
Cody Rhodes' best bud.
Another
Doing nothing. Another guy who's complaining on Twitter that he had one match in 2018, and it was on the last show of 2018.
Oh my god.
In that multi nonsense.
Yeah. Another couple, Grand Metalik,
Yeah.
tweeted, where would you like to see me in 2019? CMLL or the Indies?
Interesting.
TJ Perkins, currently trying to get himself fired as well.
Yeah.
It's funny.
I don't know, do you reckon this whole Mustafa Ali push is that WWE going like, look, there is a future for you guys here, just bear with us?
I think there's an element to that. There's certainly an element of that.
I mean, he's making the goddamn most of it.
He's killing it. Like a few weeks ago, he was nothing on. Now he's wrestling Daniel Bryan and AJ Styles. Porky.
That bit in the main event of SmackDown with him and Rey Mysterio, just like
Yeah.
3 minutes, it was just pure gold.
Just fantastic.
Going
And he
at
would have loved that as well, tying up with
Yeah.
a guy who I assume is like one of his all-time favorites. Triple threat: Goldberg versus Kenny Omega versus James Ellsworth. I like John Carter, man. Come on. NXT is the best show going. Adam Cole is killing it. Can't really argue with
Yeah.
that.
100%.
I didn't used to like Adam Cole, but he's won me over because he's a dude.
Blisters him. Straight right hand.
Good, solid pro wrestling match. This the worked punches, stealing each other's style. I like it.
Cody's got good hands, but Juice is great at these jabs. Echoing throughout Tokyo Dome. Over 40.
Are there any big names in WWE that you think will be making the switch, rather than just people who aren't being used? or
Yeah,
anything? I have no idea about contract situations for anyone.
yeah. I mean, we can sit here and list off.
Oh, I think that's just the stream gun.
Yeah, stream.
Stream's dead.
I mean, while we're fixing that, we can. It's back. We can sit here and list off like names we'd like to see, but
Yeah,
it's
but
all
actual-
moot really because
yeah.
of the contract situations.
It's like
Like,
if not that long ago you'd be saying Daniel Bryan, but
Yeah.
right now,
yeah, he's
probably not.
he's inked his long-term future to the company, and the stream is dead again.
Yeah, but we're doing well with internet.
Yeah, this is very good. We are an internet company.
We have the worst internet connection.
It's alright, we could just take the box down to Starbucks.
Juice.
Juice is about to Pulp Friction him, and
Unprettier.
we're not gonna.
The Unprettier is actually one of my favourite names for a wrestling movie.
It's just,
Ever.
it's really good. God bless Christian. Oh well, we've just missed it.
Yeah, there
That's
it is.
good. Hey.
So, is that another title change?
Go. Yep.
Cool.
Pretty good. I'm sure this is riveting viewing for all you guys as well.
Dav Bell, Apollo Crews. I could definitely see Apollo Crews making a switch.
Yeah. Almas is another one. I think he's
Yeah.
pretty fed up.
Going back to his Uha Nation days.
Yeah. When he was the cheap, flippy gaijin guy.
Oh, we've got a 1 count.
Shy oxygen issues.
Maybe, yeah. Cool it with the internet usage. How are you guys enjoying Wrestle Kingdom? Says Nick Kolanowski. Bloody loving it.
Yeah.
Having a bloody lovely
Great time.
Friday.
My favourite pay-per-view of the year. So every single time. Is that match over then?
I assume
We've
so.
just got no stream. In that case, would you like me to get our next man up?
Let's do a bit of a switcheroo.
We are going to do a switcheroo, my dudes, and
Don't know.
a new team.
Michael Sidgwick's gonna make his
He
debut
is,
on
and
the
I believe-
streams, which is quite wonderful. And Lips.
I will text
If you don't know, everyone, that's Adam Cleary. From now on, you can call him Lips. I'm sure he'll be happy that I've mentioned that.
Lickety lips. I'm going to text Michael Stidrick.
I'm gonna do a refresh and see what happens. Because our stream is dead.
2 seconds. The most riveting viewing this must be.
What else have we got in the comments? Do you think AEW will kill off Impact? I think it has a chance to.
I think it has a chance. I think it has a chance of Ring
It's
of
been
Honor.
slowly dying for a very long time.
This internet connection is something.
Ring of
else.
Honor with the elite guys.
Oh, here they come!
Right.
Fucking Bad Match
Get
Fally and Camacho are here come Bone Soldier and Chase Owens.
So here they are. Your new stream peeps for
Matt
a
Striker,
bit.
Josh Matthews, get out.
Here's Jim Ross.
Bye everyone. Thanks for watching.
Shut up, shut up,
Have
death
fun
to
with
that
the really terrible stream because it keeps on pausing and it's only just.
It says stream status bad.
Yeah.
I don't think you thought it was pretty good.
Oh! Well, the New Japan stream is really
Messy.
terrible, so I'm going to go and post some passive
Yeah,
aggressive
we'll try and
messages.
get
Wicked.
them to stop using internet.
Wicked.
Yeah, tell them sorry.
Nothing's happening.
Yeah, that's the thing.
But it needs to happen. Otherwise, I can't watch it.
Refresh it, I guess. I don't know. It's a bit dead.
Guys,
Oh.
your internet sucks. Yeah, of course it does.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Thanks, generic WhatCulture staff member. Right, thanks guys. It's been good.
Yeah.
It's been great, and I'll be back for the main event.
Oh, hey, brother.
5 matches, 5 title changes.
Wow.
I don't want fucking spoilers. I've not been watching it.
It's like a Defiant show. Oh, it's very still.
I know
It's not happening. Hello everybody, you're joined now by massive Tamatonga marks, Michael Sidgwick and Adam Cleary here. Have you had a nice new year? We genuinely care. Genuinely we do. Let us know in the comments because we're going to need something to talk about because the stream is deader than... What's deader than? To do with Andrew?
No,
Not
because I've
someone
got
who's
a really
actually
bad
dead.
one because of
I
some
forgot your-
some bad things went down in the 90s. My tongue there.
You could have just done like a move that they don't use anymore or something.
Now they do absolutely everything in New Japan.
I suppose that is
Head
the thing.
first, neck first.
What match is next? I saw it say Bullet Club.
Oh, if I miss this, I'm gonna be gutted. It's Taiji Ishimori versus Kushida for the Junior Heavyweight Championship.
Kushida, nice bloke.
Kushida is absolutely incredible. As we all know, he's been there for a decade, just pumping out great match after great match. Ishimori is going to be new to New Japan fans. That was hard to get out. Can we swear on this?
Yes.
Oh, for fuck's sake! This fucking stream sucks. Ishimori is... Right, have you seen American Psycho?
Yeah, yes.
He reminds me of Patrick Bateman because he's got like a really unsettling presence.
Yeah.
But he's also got like the best body you've ever seen in the entire life. So it's kind of like the dead girls would like this. That's what I'm thinking. When I look at his body and then look at the expression, I think that's what he's doing it for. For the dead girls. Ishimori is mint.
mate.
I really hope you can watch this.
Me too, because it's not going to be much of a stream if we can't, is it?
No.
Has this been like this for them the whole time?
Well, it sounds like we're having lots of fun. Maybe they'll be making their own fun.
I think we might have to, yeah. So basically what you're going to get from this point out, provided the stream works, is incredible in-depth, really analytical, genuinely interesting insight on New Japan Pro Wrestling and its context in the wider world of wrestling from Michael Sidgwick. And me going,
Oh my god.
He's struck in the wash.
turn it off again, I don't want it.
What is...
Is that a child with a big Kushida head?
Um,
Or is it just Kushida with a big plastic
it looks
head?
like that WWE 2K19 thing.
It looks like any graphics for a WWE.
Just someone just simulated this.
This is
Some of those robots I keep hearing about over here.
this is so horrible. And that's Doc Brown from Back to the Future. I like this. I just want to watch it.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. So good. This is good. How was everybody? Did you have a nice New Year? Might as well tell us. We've got nothing else we can do. That's really weirded me out. That.
Fluff and crunch, no, but I do kiss your mother with this mouth.
Somebody asked if I kissed. Well, presumably your mother with your mouth because you swore.
Fuck no.
Doc Brown.
I'm yeah.
You don't kiss.
And I'm a wrestling fan, which means it's, you know, likely. But in my case, no.
Lab of his.
In my case, no.
Oh, he's gonna make him big.
What does he have?
All they're doing here though is exposing how small that belt actually is.
Hold Doc Brown.
Because it looks like a normal size on that kid, doesn't it? This is great, in fairness.
No, this is wonderful.
The year on the
Like, look at how realistic the mask is.
It's horrible.
Is he a horse racing enthusiast?
What's he saying?
I think he's counting.
I love this. Oh, so that kid's dead now.
Yes.
and instead we've got. You see what I mean? How it looks like he's grown up with the belt, hasn't he?
Yeah. Right. Question. What's a bigger belt? This or that?
Probably not much in it.
Nah.
As I was saying before, you're going to provide this amazing level of insight in New Japan, whereas my entire contribution is going to be, oh yeah, him on WCPW ones. Like the first time I ever actually saw that belt, like other than just in a picture or somebody like holding it, like Amin had it backstage and was like taking photos with it, and I literally went up to him and I was like, what's that? And he was like, bro, it's the New Japan. What is it, bro? What is it, bro? It's the Junior Heavyweight Championship, bro. And I looked at it and I went, what, a replica? He's like, no, bro, this is Kishida's belt, bro. And I was like, mate, it's absolutely tiny. Like Prince Amin's not like a massive wrestler, is he?
No.
He's just not a small
Massive
bloke.
banter.
Massive banter. He's not 8 foot whatever. And I was like, he was like, it is, bro. Kishida's just left. Because at these shows, we basically just take over a gym.
Good looking man.
Actually, I see the Bateman thing.
Yeah.
I do see the Bateman thing.
Like just chiseled, uneasy. Like if you watch him, he's gonna like destroy this guy as well.
What, he's going to absolutely wipe the floor with Kushida?
I think he'll win this, but he's going to.
Sorry. He's going to wipe the floor with 2017 Pro Wrestling World Cup winner Kushida. I'm absolutely not having that.
Who's the better World Cup winner, Kushida or Shane McMahon?
Kushida?
Yeah, correct.
What was even the point of that?
No, I thought you could lay off me or something like that.
That was, yeah. Oh, he flipped it in the ring. Do you know what it is? It's such a rare treat that I get to actually sit and watch New Japan. Because I don't have New Japan World.
You might after this. Or just steal Maurice, that's what I do. We've got this socialist exchange.
I know, I've heard about it.
Yeah.
I've heard about it.
That's the way to do it.
But I'd have to contribute something. I'd have to give you my Amazon Prime stream or something. I don't know what's wrong with it.
Hamflett doesn't contribute anything.
Surprised to hear
Well,
that.
he's
Actually, I'm not surprised to hear that.
contributed.
I'm not surprised to hear that.
Do you want to know what he's contributed?
Ferrero Rocher to my New Year's Eve party.
No. The WWE Network, which we already all have. He's an absolute snake. I'm turning heel on my fellow Dudley boy.
You can't do that. Oh, Chris Davis! Oh, sorry. Chris Dizzle! That is the best $1.99 you'll ever spend. Actually, there's a point. Do whatever you like, and we'll call you whatever you like. There you go.
NJPW will never be mainstream. This is boring. No.
Thanks for joining.
Donovan Jr. CM Punk. The chants are bad enough. We don't want anything more on the stream. Lips, you're over.
Bloody hell, ears must have worked pretty hard to get that one going.
Look at the man. Tony Maccabee.
With his chains. No doubt Andy will have told everybody about the golden togies.
Oh, of course. Look at that body on Ishimori, man.
It's okay. I could trim down to that, I'm sure. See, now I was always under the impression that Kushida was like the dude. Like they were so big on him.
He's been like the ace of that division for about a decade at this point.
I'll let you do that one. $2 from Porky the Bastard. That could be your wrestling name, that. I just think it would work. What's this?
I mean, I am a bastard.
What's this rubbish? Do a chin lock.
Kushida's a very good striker.
So tell me what's the story here, because I only get to keep up with a little bit in New Japan.
There isn't much because it's not like a personal rivalry. Ishimori gained contendership by entering the tournament. So what we basically have here is like a really great babyface fire performer up against like a vicious bastard in Ishimori. That's about the extent of my analysis.
I'm quite into that as a concept. But look at Kushida's viciousness. Is he rising to meet him?
Like, it's so smooth, but it's still a struggle. Like that for me is wrestling perfection. It's beautiful and it's gruesome.
Is that a label lock?
No, it's an Northern Light suplex.
Oh,
bit of an in-joke for the
oh god, they're starting already, are we? Yeah, I wonder if anybody gets that.
Oh, I gotta be shooting, man.
Everybody's talking about AEW in the chat. Should we talk a bit about? I know there's a great Japanese wrestling match going on, but just talk about AEW.
What are your thoughts on it?
Well, Porky the Bastard coming back with CM Punk rules. Another $2 well spent, my friend. My thoughts on it. Well, I mentioned it in that I did that bold predictions video, and me and Hamflet had it in that. And
it was me, but that's not the first
did
time.
you write it?
Yeah. The one with the JBL line.
Yeah. Oh god, that was you. Yeah.
Of course it was. Unmistakable.
Did you see what the video editor did to animate that?
No.
Put Andy in. Oh, I don't know what that is. Is it wash ass loser? I'm sticking my cock in.
Yes, is that JBL
God
used to
love
simulate
JBL.
shower rape to bully people.
Yeah.
I'm glad he's not around anymore.
Don't know why they thought to use Andy in that image. Anyway, so as you know, there's a big thing in that about like, oh, there's going to be there could be a big exodus to AEW. A lot of the comments are like, why are they trying to pretend that AEW is going to be a big deal? Like, it's absolutely nothing. And I'm just like,
Funded by a billion.
And it's like got so much momentum.
Like, they're going to get, like, by all accounts, a really good TV deal. Look, I'm excited, and I think that this kind of excitement that's surrounding such a new venture is ultimately what can propel it forward. So, just...
It's no lose, though.
It's no lose for any of these wrestling fans, because if you can't like WWE in its totality, it's impossible for me. So, if you're going to get, like, really well-financed competition with loads of exposure, they're going to wake a sleeping giant. So it's win, 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 win.
I agree.
Go on.
Oh, his dick. Decent. Yeah, like...
Look.
Yeah,
I told you.
Those are absolutely terrifying pets, in all fairness. In our opinion, will New Japan be one if the Elite all leave? Yeah.
You've got Tanahashi, you've got Okada, you've got Naito, you've got Ishimori, you've got Kushida. Yeah, that company's in ridiculously rude health as well. If you watch the Young Lions coming up, yeah, there's loads of talent, depth of talent. That company, throughout its like multi-decade history, has consistently pumped out great talent. Easily, they could thrive without the Elite.
I hate to reduce this to a football analogy, but I normally tend to, which is my easiest point of reference. You see, like a lot of teams who like bring.
Look at that! Get in. I mean, that's
Viper's move. That.
Yeah. No,
that's Viper's move.
It's Ishimori's.
Not having the Viper stolen from Ishimori. See, I've watched that loads of times. For the life of me, I don't get hit their face on the bottom row
because they're very skilled professional athletes. And
no, I don't mean like in terms of how they're good enough to do it. I mean in terms of how the physics work, how you can grab somebody around the waist and not hit the rope.
It's fake. Still is that.
Well, they still grabbed him around the waist and didn't hit the rope though.
Don't get on us in science. I know the only thing I know about is pro wrestling. I don't know anything.
What do you think about the whole Tony Storm thing? I'm absolutely glad that have you seen what we did yesterday?
Yes, absolutely brilliant.
There was some lads having a big go about it over on the Twitters, and people realised that he was going to the Defiant show on Saturday, so he cancelled his ticket and told him he wasn't welcome anymore. If you share stuff like that around, you should be put on a register.
It is the perfect response because, as someone pointed out in the comments, like the worst thing about social media is that you can say whatever you like without repercussions, but not this guy. Yeah. He met repercussions for his actions, so thank God for that. Because it's not just what he did and what he said, which was obviously deplorable. Like, what reasonable promoter would risk having a guy like such a toxic attitude to women?
God knows what he's going to do at a show.
Yeah. So no, wonderful. So basically, Storm, stop invading the privacy of people.
Yeah.
That's it. Women can do what they want.
No, they shouldn't be sending that stuff. Well,
it's
not for you to say, mate.
The onus is on the hacker.
Really?
The hacker should not.
Anyway,
be doing
AEW. Oh, that's so good.
Way too strong.
This is already really good. No.
What the fuck?
I like that.
Oh, I love that.
There's a bit Butlins, but I like that. This is really good.
I love any like creative spot involving a referee. If you want to see more stuff, yeah, that's great. It's supposed to make referees look like complete fucking dumb shit. Look at the state of that. Magic, man.
Porky the Bastard for another $2 says these prizes better be good. What prizes? What's Phil and Andy promised everybody?
Andy says Andy's talk shit do action ratio is honestly.
It's one of the best I've ever seen. Like.
So yeah, I think he's gonna give. I don't know. We'll ask him.
Well, he's back for the main event. It's his problem.
The strength on that.
Who do you think's going to go to AEW?
If
Who do you think
the revival will go.
Yep.
The revival will go. You can tell by the social media pattern that they are so utterly disillusioned. Why wouldn't it be?
Oh, is that noise? Because we keep having new like chat champions or something. Oh, put subscriber things on. God, I'm showing my depth here. What have we got now? So Porky the Bastard is the boss. I remember how this works. I've only done one of these. Porky the Bastard is the boss.
Porky is minted.
Yeah, I know what happened. They'll be getting. I've remembered all this now. What happens is,
yes,
if you're the boss at the end of the chat, you get a prize.
Yeah, what's the prize?
Well, I don't know. We normally don't say because we haven't thought of it.
Does anybody want any unsold issues of WhatCulture Wrestling?
Like 3 people then maybe.
I'm not being funny. Some of my best written work is in the honestly, it's a craft the fucking life out of them. So we can give them.
Anyway, let's talk about the match.
Yes.
If Kushida loses this, is that a passing of the torch to the ace of the division, in your opinion?
It could be the end of his tenure in New Japan altogether. Apparently, again, WWE's making our life so redundant because when I say WWE is interested in Kushida, you can substitute Kushida for fucking anyone because they're fucking greedy. But yeah, no, apparently there's major interest in him.
That's been going around for a while, that.
Yeah.
Do you think he's to the main roster, NXT?
NXT, sure. Vince McMahon
So
probably think it's Jimmy Yang.
We'd get a good 12 months out of him then before him versus Almas on a pre-show.
You say that is a satirical thing, but
I don't say
the reality's often worse.
It was at the stage now where I was trying to catch up with some of the highlights the other day, and I watched the Cena Becky in ring bit, and obviously that ends with Almas and Vega coming out, and I was like, ooh, I'll watch the match of this, and then my brain went, don't. What are you gonna get out of it? I think New Japan has the best referees. Like their attitude is so aggressive in the ring.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Like Red Shoes, they'll come out later. Red Shoes is just my favourite referee.
He was another top bloke. Red Shoes.
He's just the perfect pro wrestling referee. It's got to the point now where the
Oh. Nah.
Ishimori denies. But low base of Ishimori.
Says who's your favourite wrestler? Porky the Bastard is Finn Balor.
Hiroshi Tanahashi, and you're gonna find out why in about 2 hours. He's just the ultimate babyface. He's just the absolute boy. He just pulls you into every single one of his matches because he could sell Jim Cornette and Vince Russo.
Very good, yes. His cat is also adorable. Oh!
Wow!
What a bloody match!
Love a good sprint like that.
So that's every title then.
Apparently,
so far.
I mean, I've tried to avoid the spoilers because.
I mean, you know. Wow. Is it possible that every title could change hands?
The IWGP Heavyweight, in my opinion, will. Intercontinental, yeah, I think every single one will.
Wow. Wow, guys, every single title.
Now, I'm considered by the few people who read my stuff like a complete Japan mark. But the title inflation in that company is a bit much for me. A bit much.
When you say title inflation?
Well, it's just like it gets cheapened by how often they're just doing around the place.
Really?
Yeah.
So you prefer like a Jinder reign, for example? Like
Yeah,
something
of
like
course,
that.
yeah. Like a true connoisseur.
You can never win in wrestling, can you?
No.
You either cheapen the belt or you put it on somebody like Jinder.
Well, Hamlet was telling me the other day that some wrestler or other say that the majority of wrestlers don't actually like being champions because it's just something else to look through an airport. And if anything's going to kill your childhood,
Yeah, that's actually that's relatively true. We've got a big plastic box at Defiant with all the titles in it.
Novak disagrees. He thinks Jericho will retain. Now, weirdly, New Japan have got a habit of just bantering off their top star.
He says he's kidding.
Oh, right, okay. Well, now you've bantered me off there.
Yeah, he's absolutely done your hook, line, and sinker there. Oh, what do you think's going to be next?
Junior heavyweight champion.
According to Wikipedia, yes, we've got the best wrestler in the world coming up. Kazuchika Okada versus Jay White.
Ooh.
Wrestle Kingdom 13.
I wouldn't go so far as to say
Now,
Jay White's the best wrestler in the world, man.
There's
That's pretty good.
There's a major storyline heading into this. 6 years, that man, Gedo, champion Kazuchika Okada, propelling him from TNA reject to, in storyline and arguably reality, not just the best wrestler in the world, but potentially of all time. Like generally in the fiction of New Japan Pro Wrestling, he is the most dominant force, or at least was. Having lost the heavyweight title to Dominion, he suffered.
Lost his mind a bit, didn't he?
Yeah, lost his mind, and great character work, because the worry was, after such a great reign like that, you were just going to see this diminished version of Okada, but he completely reinvented himself to a fucking lunatic who lost his mind, and thus he's disassociated everyone from that brilliance, so that when he dons the Rainmaker guise, he's just going to be the best again. It's just absolutely perfect character work. Now, Jay White, he came on the scene truly following an excursion in America at Wrestle Kingdom last year, following which he was determined to rip Chaos from the inside, which he's done in a major Machiavellian scheme. So basically, he's a complete dickhead who thrives on Chaos, and he's now aligned with Okada's old manager Gedo, and this match is essentially, in the storyline, set to establish who the next true major player in New Japan Pro Wrestling is, and I need something from Jay White here. I kind of do, because...
Now, I've heard around the office that while you do see some potential in Jay White, you do see improvement in Jay White, you don't quite see it in Jay White.
Yes, that's a very good way of putting it. Jay White had a match with Tanahashi at the Dome last year. Now, Tanahashi at the Dome is just a banker. He's going to deliver a classic. Last year he didn't. A lot of the blame was pinned on Jay White, who didn't really project this major star aura. Throughout the year he did improve exponentially. A disappointing match with Kenny Omega, which those are wrong words.
Yeah,
Those
you
are
don't
wrong
really hear that
words.
very often.
Jay White had an absolutely fucking mint match with Jay White in San Francisco, where it was just a perfect dick heel. He had a great run in the G1. I need him to have a really good match here to cement him, because if he disappoints here, that is going to be a major blow. This has got huge stakes in storyline and reality. This match has got so much intrigue in it. It really does. Is that enough in-depth analysis?
I've never met either of them, so I've got nothing.
Okada, by all accounts.
We tried. We wanted Okada for the Japan leg. We
Not WCW.
Hey, the conversation was hard. I don't know if I should really mention this on the stream. The original plan was which conversations actually happened, was for the final of the World Cup, the main event, aside from the actual final of the World Cup itself, was gonna be Omega Okada. And I'm not kidding. When they first let us borrow 8 of the New Japan guys for the Japan leg, it was we'll see how this goes and then we'll talk about it. It didn't happen, obviously, in the end, but it wasn't they didn't banter us straight off. They were yeah. And that would have been Omega Okada 3. Can you imagine? It's Sports Central in Newcastle. Sandwiched in between the final of the tournament with Beto and Joe Hendry versus Jack Swagger.
The birth of a new era, the cutthroat era.
So there you go, there's one for you. Who's going to win?
Okada, it doesn't matter. That's just, the booking is so perfect. Oh God, he looks glorious. The booking's so perfect. If Jay White can have an absolute banger of a match with Okada, and by all rights he should, for Christ's sake, then he's have been elevated in the minds of the audience. Okada could probably eat a loss too, to be honest, because he's Okada. I'm gonna pop big time if he comes out as the Rainmaker proper here, like big time.
Or the final of the Crystal Maze thing going on.
Yeah. Because there's his entrance theme was remixed throughout the G1, where just before the big explosion, it sort of like did a bit of a Dunk the Clown, and then like sort of spiral. So it was like to convey how out of control he was. If we get the real Rainmaker here, it's gonna be a fucking moment.
I don't think I've ever I've seen you pop like normally for like a borderline problematic joke we've shared on Slack. I don't know if I've seen you like lose it. Pop.
I'm very cool, man.
You are? I know. It's gonna do the like, ooh, man. Do you know what? Funny story. I went to buy a new jacket yesterday, and I was actually looking at a white jacket, not dissimilar to that. And I tried it on. I went, nah, it's a bit much that. Innit?
Can you pull it off? Then?
Well, I think with the whole as a pro wrestler in the Tokyo Dome, it's kind of the context is very much okay.
Come on, Jay White. I believe in you, Jay White.
I don't know what that means. What does that mean?
No, Mr. Omega to New Japan Pro Wrestling.
No, the Porky the Bastard one.
Justice for...
Just Ace. Just Ace, though.
Alright.
That noise means something. Surely. It's pal.
That's him.
Is that your pop?
It's fucking bad.
It's the Rainmaker.
We are back. Oh, fucking look at that.
I actually looked at the jacket very similar to that one.
He's back. No red in his hair.
That's
back to
nice.
the gold and purple. Back to the original theme. This is the man who became the greatest wrestler of all
He
time.
wants to get a hurry up grab, and then mind if he doesn't get 100 through the box, he doesn't win the holiday.
Do you think that's Vince McMahon just like sprinkling all the money and just saying, come to me instead?
Well, what was
Because
this?
I
What
will
was
not
this?
use you.
What was this story you quickly had to write before we came on air about Kenny Omega?
According to Wrestling Observer Radio, and I know people go, oh, you know, Dave Meltzer's got no sources. He's very close with the Elite. He's their consultant, and
They
he
named
has
a finisher after him.
He has confirmed that in what must be a last-ditch thing, because Kenny Omega's contract, like many of New Japan's do, runs from January to January, has made Kenny Omega, WWE have, a quote, fantastic offer. Now, I've editorialized on this. They offered a tag team in the Young Bucks. Doesn't matter what the tag team is.
With the hate tags.
7 figures to sign. So,
Is that is it?
yeah. So, to try and secure the signature of Omega, they're going to like do something more than that. And if you spend 3 million, 4 million, 5 million on somebody, you're going to use them.
Was it on Cody and the Bucks they offered that team?
No, I'm saying that
Just,
Omega's
no, but I mean like originally, that 7-figure thing that got banded about, that was for
Cody in the Bucks.
that was just for Cody and the Bucks.
Yeah, so for Omega, like a singles guy, also just fucking Kenny Omega.
Who literally walks in at the top level, which Styles didn't even do.
No, he would have to. Like, you'd have to.
Like Styles had to graft around.
Oh!
Don't know about them, like.
That's what he wore for years. He's back. He's back. I do miss the flares, like. When he came out in those fucking flares last year, I lost my
Flares
mind.
are class.
I lost my mind. How dare you? How dare you pull that off? This fucking crowd's molten for this, like.
Right, gun to your head. Or switchblade to your head in this case. Who's winning?
Okada.
I mean, I've got precisely zero authority on this while being sat next to you, but I don't know.
Not looking like that and losing. Oh, fuck off!
But is that not precisely why he loses?
Nah.
Well, that was good. Yep, thank you very much.
The two things that make sense in this company. This would be the equivalent to
Have
me
I been
of...
too WWE'd for all this?
Yes. This would be... Fuck off.
We're gonna have to refresh the stream again.
Like this
Porky says notice him. And, you know, you're the only dad here, so...
Porky, thank you very much for your generosity. Are we getting money here as if charity?
He's at the... Oh, he keeps refreshing his health. That's how that works. Oh... It's just...
That was such an ambitious undertaking.
We got to see his entrance. That was good. Think how much you popped for the entrance. You've only had 15-20 minutes of mild popping around that. Well, that's good.
Oh, here we go.
Oh! Well, I can only assume. Oh, well, you must have slid out the ring, fallen over.
Have you got Slack on your phone?
Yeah.
Will you put something in Newcastle office saying, like, just stop using the internet, you idiots?
I'm not gonna say that. I'll be more polite.
Greetings back to you, Sky Match Twist. 6.5 stars, that is... I mean, it's Jay White. Then again, from the aggregate from White to Okada, yeah, you're probably right.
If you had to have a match with Okada, how many stars do you reckon you could get out of it? I reckon I could get a 4-star match. I reckon I could.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Rationale if you try to make a reason why Gedo would betray Okada. Perhaps he realized that 720-day fourth reign as IWGP Heavyweight...
I think Jay White wins.
No.
I think this is far more interesting if he wins.
Like, the comparison I can make for WWE fans is, if you're going to restore that character to that iteration and job him out, it's the equivalent of having someone win the Rumble, win at Mania. That's what it is for me.
But you said he could eat a lot.
Yeah, not this version, God. This version.
Oh, this was until you saw his pants.
Yeah.
I love how it can come down to that in New Japan. I said he could eat a lot, but then I saw his trunks. And no, you can't now. It's out.
Everything means something.
Alright then, the chat. Who do you think's going to win? Jay White. It'll be a few seconds. There's a delay on these things. It'll not come rolling in for a while. Do you think Okada's going to win in his unbelievable...
Camilo, are you guys a UK couple?
We're not cute.
But we are a couple.
Couple of bellends, Look, a lot of people talking about CM Punk. Is this because of the AEW thing? Or is something happened that I've missed?
CM Punk every day.
No, but this is genuinely, for a stream, this is even a bit much for that.
Nah, it's not. I think the AEW stuff is just made people put 2 and 2 together.
Anything's possible now, really, isn't it? Because the thing they've got, and the sort of clout they've got, and the influence they've got, technically anybody could go there, except maybe...
He's the biggest WWE.
I nearly said Roman, but that's obviously for different, very, very different reasons. Do you reckon this for Banner? He's clearly like, I mean, you can get him, can't you?
I can get him.
He's not on a full-time deal. See, this, if anything, right, this is the kind of thing that people are like, oh, it's not going to be a big deal, or people are getting way too carried away with it. Look how carried away Vince is getting with it.
He's shitting himself.
Like, if he's
actually shitting himself.
He's going to chuck gajillions of pounds at Kenny Omega just to try and take the legs out from under him. He must be worried about it.
Oh, absolutely. They were worried about, like,
sport.
Yeah, they were worried about Tommy Dreamer's House of Hardcore. They offered him money to shut it down.
Weird. I don't understand
Oh, he's a fucking good. He's a good dickhead.
Given how resoundingly out in front they are, and how resoundingly out in front they will be forever, I don't get why competition would scare them that much. I like him, mate.
No, he's a good bellend. Oh, get him.
I really like the fact he looks like Andrew WK as well.
Okada physically looks better than I've seen him in a long time. Maybe the title wasn't the worst thing for Okada. Not for his body anyway.
Alright, Mike Striker, that's one of the stupidest things I've ever heard, Cyrus, but
The post-title reign.
How's Matt Striker as a commentator?
terrible. Like, it's like Jonathan Coachman.
Ooh, well, steady.
Just a blithering idiot.
Steady.
To be fair, Matt Striker, he completely bantered off Vampiro Triple Mania last year, and it was just so funny. So I'll give him 3 stars for that.
DDT. To the cover and a count of 2. Switchblade
Do you think there's any chance in hell Omega goes to WWE for this offer?
But they've got no answer.
Does it depend on unquantifiable personality traits that we can't possibly know?
On record, is saying that he really wants to work a match with Seth Rollins. He is like close pals with the New Day, and ultimately you just never ever say ever. Like everything I know of Omega, I'd say he's incompatible with that company, but you just never say never. If I was betting, I would say he wouldn't go.
Do you think that? How bad would that be for AEW? Disastrous.
It would be a fucking blow. Like, it really would be a blow. Like, it really, really would be a blow. Like Cody.
That's hardcore Hollywood, that for me. I'll just.
Anyway, moving on. Cody is like a draw in himself. Like, the crowd at All In went absolutely bananas. For his match, and even like ROH, like attendances were up with him on top. Like, he's a star, but he's not Kenny Omega. Oh.
Well, I can only assume this is no disqualification.
Oh, they don't give a shit in each one. Like, they just don't give a shit.
Oh!
Oh my god. Like, they couldn't have done that better if it was on purpose. Right, look at the stick.
Very impressed with that.
Mint, man, he's mint.
Revisiting Wrestle Kingdom's past for a high-impact collision. On his two.
Would Okada ever go to Japan? I know he's like the New Japan guy to end all New Japan guys.
They've invested so much in him. And he is on, by all accounts, an absolute fortune. Like, an absolute fortune. So it's not the money thing.
Third or fourth best paid wrestler in the world, isn't he? Well, the only way he's going to climb that ladder.
He's 30 years old. Like, he's not prime yet. That's the scary thing about Okada. So I can understand if you're like 35, 36, you want to do a Nakamura, but you think I'm knackered, he's going to have an easy payday, but nah, he's not. If he goes, not for the next 4 or 5 years, I would say.
Interesting.
Right, I know you all like CM Punk, right? But compare, like, remember his elbow drop, and now look at that. Way better. He doesn't do this. I'm about to hit the floor. Just like tilt his pelvis by doing it at the wrong angle.
I'll be honest, if I was going to do an elbow drop from the top rope, you'd get all kinds of that from me on the way down. I'm digging the trunks.
No, man.
I wasn't sold on them when, you popped for them, but I'm digging them now.
I'm digging his hair. What green look. Oh, ooh, that was nice.
How's Jay White going for you so far? You getting enough out of him?
Yes, I am. Because I think this is building really nicely. And like the Gato stuff helps massively as well. Like, the thing I didn't like about, he looks slimmed down. He looks sleeker. He had a bit of lead in his arse last year, and that's gone. Oof.
Was it Jay White who had the really, really weird gimmick in NXT?
No, that was Juice Robinson.
Juice Robinson.
The one that Daniel Bryan's doing amazingly now.
Yeah. Where was Jay White then?
Jay White is a product of the New Japan Dojo system. So he's kind of like an in-house prospect, which is why they're keen to push him this much.
Oh.
He's obviously worked, they do like excursions to give them season before they come back with a new character after they're a young lion, and he was really good in ROH. Had a mint match
that's where I know him from.
Ospreay.
That's where I know him from.
He looked like he was carrying a bit of extra muscle when he came back. Maybe he's self-conscious that he's going to be like a proper heavyweight, but he's bantered that off now. I like the Jesus on the cross.
Look, this is. That's not a good chair.
Not the head. Oh fucking hell! Get in. Oh, shit, my pants there.
It's not a good chair for a chair shot.
They
It's got a noticeable lip.
They can't do weapons. There's all like jagged edges on the chairs, and like the tables are that thick.
Oh.
Oh!
Next up.
I mean, in certain articles, I will do like the Moral Guardian thing and go, well, they shouldn't be doing that too much. They shouldn't be doing that, but when that... Fuck yes. Fucking come on. You want to see it. You want to see them.
Do you?
Me and Murray, neck club for life.
Kiwi Crusher. Got it. Named for his native New Zealand. He'll take victory here.
Oh!
He's so good at kicking out. And that seems like a minor thing.
No, it's not, because I've always said for ages, like, the most underrated thing about Kurt Angle was he was the best at the 2.9 count you've ever seen.
Okada has had no answer. Runner.
Go.
Slips out.
Turn him over.
Just looks so nice. It just did. I'm enjoying this a lot, Jay White. I'm sorry, mate.
I can't get the Andrew WK thing out of my head, but I'm very much enjoying the match.
He looks like somebody else that I can't place that isn't Andrew WK.
A wrestler or a non-wrestler?
I don't know, I can't place. That's what I said. Brock would squash Omega. Well, it's not real, so... Hey, the unstable god. You know, you're giving us money by doing this for a year, so thank you.
It's alright.
Thank you for to enable my life, because I enjoy it.
It's okay.
Honestly, man, they're thick as fucking mints, aren't they? They're honestly as thick as fucking mints. I find it hilarious.
It's okay.
Psychological war games being deployed by the Switch. He was talking trash to Okada all day yesterday at the Fan Fest. Reversal though. Drop kick.
Oh, nice.
Hangs on. He will not miss. Blade Runner. No, he will. Wait a second. Backslide.
No.
Underneath. Rainmaker.
Oh god, it's fucking... It is as good as Hardcore Holly.
It is good as Hardcore Hollies. I don't mind saying it.
Hardcore Holly, Owen Hart, Kurt Carter, 3 best drop kicks
In that
the
order?
business. No.
But in what order?
I don't know, Owen Hart was so good, like, it was so good.
No.
I think Carter gets better distance, but the technique on Owens was just unreal.
I think the other thing about Hardcore Hollies was you're talking about two all-time great wrestlers and then Hardcore Hollies. So it was always, if anything, Hollies was slightly more impressive.
I know where you're going with this, and to continue this football thing, it's kind of like good touch for a big man.
Yeah.
But that undersells it, I think.
Yeah.
Because in itself,
why
was
not just good touch?
Yeah, I know.
But it was the way he would stand up and do like the arms. And you're like, God, yeah, you're Hardcore Holly.
One more time.
Oh, God
What a
damn
counter
it, that
that is.
was unreal.
Oh my God, he did it! Told you!
Oh my
Wow!
God! What a finish!
Bloody hell! That is amazing!
That is ballsy, that's what that is.
Told you?
360.
Oh, is that what the kids say?
Shook, yeah. You are as well.
To this era. It's been owned by Switch.
Immediate gut reactions. Is that what you wanted from Jay White?
That's what I want from Jay White, 'cause I enjoyed that with that. They've left room for a sequel.
Yep.
That is a ballsy
That's him a
decision.
big star now, surely.
Wow. Honestly, like, that is perfect. Is it? I don't know. This is meant to be feeling. Is it feelings? You meant to feel things?
You meant to feel
yeah,
things. It's made you feel.
Yeah. Wow.
Big upset that doesn't feel like bullshit.
That's a really good way of putting it. Wow. Like, yeah.
Clean as well.
Clean in the fucking middle.
Oh, hey.
Is that the first time you hit Switchblade too?
Yeah.
He cannot beat. Kazuchika Okada cannot beat Switchblade Jay White. Can anybody beat Switchblade Jay White?
Well, I am rocked by that one.
Where's Adam? I miss Adam. Well, he's right here. So.
Hey guys.
Honestly, mince.
I mean, on the scale of upsets, where does that rank for you?
Bang up there, man.
Bang up where, like?
There. It's not take a Brock, because nothing is. It's got to be about there for me. But I did think, obviously, there was a chance that Jay White could feasibly have won. But when he came out as the Rainmaker, like, yeah, that is a really powerful booking decision, I think.
I like because his whole like he's in the midst of this whole like recovery arc. Remember like all the stuff we did on them during the G1 where he was a bit loose.
Yes.
Is probably the way to put it. That's where you'd expect the fucking redemption arc to go. He beats Jay White, fucking.
But this is Act 2.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's like FaceTime with your dad on holiday, that isn't it? This next?
Oh,
Okay.
there's only 2 more matches left.
Oh god, there will be. Yeah. Now this, right, obviously the original Jericho Omega thing, I was very taken aback by. I was like, wow,
Yeah, I couldn't
this has come out of
believe how
nowhere.
good it was.
This genuinely, going into a program with Naito and then beating him, that shocked me more. Because, like, if you thought once the initial shock of the Jericho Omega idea subsided, you're like, it wants money.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it's a great audience builder for a Japanese wrestling promotion.
As this turtle, and just like this little
Is he fucking that turtle?
No, it's not.
Jericho came, stood.
Chris Jericho shot the turtle.
What is Duff and the Turtle? Wow.
So anyway, it was like it's an obvious one. It's an obvious one. Like it's a great audience builder for a Japanese wrestling promotion. Take their main North American star and put it with one of the all-time great North American stars in their ring. And it was like Naito. I was like, well, that's. I don't know how many people you're going to get from outside New Japan tuning in for Jericho Naito.
Yes.
I mean, they should, but how many brand new fans it's going to bring in? I thought it was minimal. And then he won.
Jericho. What the hell's that?
That's Jericho selling getting water sprayed in his face while he's wearing a hat and sunglasses.
Jericho, like, really. What's what I'm looking for? He got more people to subscribe to New Japan World following last year's Wrestle Kingdom.
Yeah.
So he made money for the people, and I was shocked that he won the title. But again, I'm using WWE's barometer here.
Why wouldn't you?
For years, I know he likes to call himself like the king of reinvention, and to an extent he really is. But for a good 3 or 4 years, the Jericho, either side of the decade, just kind of came back into the same character and lost loads of times.
Yeah.
So I thought they were going to do that with Naito, but no, they've just built a bigger star out of him, which is clever. I love horrible foreign stepdad drunken bastard Chris Jericho. It's great.
Dad bod.
Yeah.
Horrible drunken dad bod foreign Chris Jericho.
But I think he's got that physique on purpose.
Remember that? They didn't. I can't remember where we did it from, but there was. I think if Vince had said to him, "Why are you wearing your like your tights anymore? Like, no offense, but you look stupid." He's like, "Right, well, if I'm a heel, why wouldn't I want to look stupid? Like, if people are looking at me going, oh, one idiot, and he's doing his job." But then when he does occasionally come back as a face, and he still wears his tiny little trunks.
Yeah. I like the flame ones. He's the only person alive. Maybe him and Ash. Those are the only 2 people alive who can pull off flames.
I bet he got for a bit, but I would say that.
Repo Man and Gangrel, AEW World Tag Champions. Yep, give me.
How would you feel? How would you feel, right? If
wrestling is scripted, not fit out. It was just banter.
Potato.
Look, I know it's predetermined, obviously.
How would you feel if every title changed hands, except Jericho's?
I'm all for more Jericho.
Porky the Bastard is Simon here. Simon is not here. Simon works in London, unfortunately, and we are based in the glorious, sunny, picturesque People's Republic of Newcastle upon Tyne, which is approximately 350 miles away. It's sad, it sucks, but we do get to see him every now and then. But he's not in the office with us. Maybe tell him he should. Although we can't. He's got to think about it.
Yeah. Jericho was good work, but quite the same.
That's good. That's really good, I think. That's good.
This is going to be really painful, isn't it?
It's good. My anticipation would be that it's quite difficult to watch in parts,
Yeah.
but nonetheless quite enjoyable.
Like, he beat the piss out of Naito at Dominion. It was great. Is Simon going to AEW?
Oh, that would be sick. Yes. Yeah, he is. He's a bit, yes.
Well, we've actually, for once, say we've got an inside source on this. So let's just make up a rumour, see if it's...
Yeah, we have got an inside source.
It's going.
We have got an inside source there. Simon is going to AEW. Maybe he's not full time at first.
Where Porky the Bastard's moved
To us. And also we get all these prizes at the end of the stream.
Well, thank you, Porky the Bastard, for supporting us. We really appreciate it. We do.
Do you not say thank you in Japanese?
Don't know what it is.
It's this, isn't it? Just... It's unspoken.
They've probably got a word.
Well, I don't know it. But this way, if I was in Japan and he did something nice and I just went...
You have the balls to do that.
Do you know what?
Is it not vaguely problematic? I mean, it's respectful.
Cheers. There you go. Thank you.
But isn't there not like a decorum on how to win your bow?
Christ, I hope not.
I'm sure there is.
I really want to go to Japan this year, so we need to learn that. Gonna need to get a holiday in this year, because otherwise it's going to be not really much going on in terms of travelling.
I'm going to Crete. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, not really much going on. Traveling. Not really too much going on, so...
You know, it's Johnny Shaw.
What?
You know, it's Johnny Shaw.
Yeah.
I was going to do it.
Actually, I won't say it. I don't watch Johnny Shaw.
The first...
I watch occasional clips. Somebody has a shit on the floor or something like that. That's about it.
The first 2 seasons were great just because we're from up here.
Then they started filming.
I was filmed by...
Here we go.
I was on the way back
Which
to
one
my
were you
old,
shagging? Come on.
to my old postgrad flat in Sandyford. So I was walking past As You Like It, and who I can only presume now is Holly, because I didn't know it then because they were filming. Basically some bird with whopper tits. Followed by cameramen just like trying to go like that in my face on a drunken day
Hang on.
And I just hit my face.
Is this a Fozzy song? It will be, won't it?
Yeah, well, it sucks, so it is. I can't wait to see
well, as Chris Jericho was singing.
Hello, Kristen. Thank you for watching. Like, seriously, thank all of you for watching this. We do appreciate it.
I don't know what time it is in other parts of the world.
In America, it's like crack of dawn, middle of the night, crack of dawn.
What is this? Oh, funny story. Looked at the jacket just like that one as well the other day. Decided it was a bit too much. I'm glad I got that joke running along in Kenny's match. Why doesn't he just use the Jericho music?
Licensing, possibly.
Oh, but come on. Surely Vince could just do them that solid. Not only people are going to not watch because Jericho's using a different song.
Counter question: is Vince McMahon done anything nice in his entire life?
Depends how directly he has to have done it. He signed off on a lot of nice things.
He also pestered the widow of Brian Pillman 24 hours. We did. You're not making this up.
No, but go on. Finish
24
your thought.
hours after he died under their watch, and badgered her on live television to absolve his company of any wrongdoing in his death.
Look, that may or may not be true.
It is
true. But that doesn't really explain why he won't let Chris Jericho break the walls down.
No, it doesn't. They won't let Tommy Dreamer have a rubbish ECW rip-off wrestling promotion. How would he give them?
You don't know it's rubbish.
It's probably not
It
rubbish.
could be good.
It's probably not rubbish. Like maybe I think
Good name.
I'm confusing rubbish ECW stuff with that Impact retread they did a few years back. The one in WWE for that matter. Even though the one night stands were absolutely great. Bring back Vince Russo. Jesus. No.
Where is he now? Just podcasting and stuff. Oh, you were now. Right, comment section. Big show of hands. Jericho or Naito, please and thank you.
Go on. They are.
Just trying to get a consensus with this one. Don't really go into the explanations, the who's, the what, the where's, the whys, or whatever's just yet. Just one simple word: Jericho or Naito. Who you got?
I've got Naito. It's about time they really solidified him as the story is.
I'm gonna go Jericho, just to give this stream more dynamism.
Okay.
But I do think it's going to be Naito also. Porky the Bastard again, grade A under A is back, yay.
Chris Novak, because Jericho wants to use this song, he gets the moe. It's all about the moe. I'm sorry, man.
Jericho, Jericho. Naoto. Jericho. Wow, quite a lot. Everyone's coming out for Jericho here.
They've worked it quite well, because I think this is very predictable.
Naito's. Obviously, people having to double check the actual spelling of Naito. Was the I or the A go the right way around? No, not this early. Oh, Jesus Christ!
Did you hear?
She's not even got his scarf off.
And I don't care how tough a street fighter you are, Jericho's one of the best.
That absolutely rocked me to my very core. It's not even the hardest part of the ring. That's the hardest part of the arena.
Throughout his career, 10 times.
Nice when people hate each other, or like project the idea that they hate each other. Isn't it nice? Right on.
Well, I tell you what, I'm certainly glad I put Jericho in the comment section of a wrestling live stream before I saw that. Jesus Christ.
Walk away from the WWE, coming to New Japan, and setting the world on fire.
He probably regrets that now. Oh my God.
No.
Oh,
that's for your protection.
Intercontinental champions in New Japan history, of course. You can't help
Come on, it's padded.
talk about Shinsuke Nakamura.
What are you hitting him with the padding for?
Like, I've got a 3-year-old kid and I go to soft play.
You do that to them?
No, I don't. But if you like fly into them, it hurts.
What about you pile drive them on the wood outside? Just don't pretend you've never
It's
done.
concrete in heaven, mate. It's a concrete jungle.
Wow.
Oh. Oh.
How old's Naito?
Mid to late 30s. He looks younger than he is.
God, this has already made me feel slightly uncomfortable.
God, go on. Go on. He's an absolute superstar, Tetsuya Naito.
Genuinely made me all like...
God, maybe we're all cooks.
Maybe the real cooks are the friends we make along the way.
Maybe the commenters are right.
It was just, like, Naito's not got big legs. You know what I mean? So there's not what you'd call a lot of room for error when he's sitting down.
I know, I want to see a replay. Every time. Oh! Oh!
That's incredible camera work, lad.
That, again, is what separates this company from WWE. They would have missed that. Oh, God,
that's even worse to have it there, if anything.
No.
Someone said in the comments, let's hope Progress TV, the real Progress TV, says, I hope the ramp has some give. It's a suspended ramp. If it has give, you can't use it as a ramp. There's no give in that whatsoever.
Go on, Jim Smallman.
It looks like he's kept off the turkey a bit this Christmas, at least. Oh, no, I take it back.
Nah, it's good, man. He looks like he's got a Steve Williams, Terry Gordy body.
Did he just...
What did he do?
He went...
Oh, it's because that's Naito's thing.
Okay. Yo, God, it is. Jesus, I thought...
If it's Chris
that was
Jericho,
so
you
much
have
worse.
to ask the question.
I thought that was...
This is the guy who last year was going... 3, 2... Kenny!
It's not okay, that.
But it's okay for us because we're quoting.
Yeah, we just knew what he did.
Tortured by the Hart family at the age of 19, Kevin made his Japan debut.
Tortured by the Hart family at the age of 7.
He's Jericho himself.
Oh!
Oh, God.
Oh. We're still, like, Porky the Bastard is still... Porky the Bastard up to $50 today.
I just love those 3 words together.
Porky the
Porky
Bastard.
the Bastard. Yes, you're a legend.
Tetsuya Naito versus Porky the Bastard.
Porky the Bastard, thank you for your name. Oh,
Oh, boo! It keeps coming back though. It's fine. Look, wait. You do it. I'll give it like the count of 5. Oh,
here we go.
Still with that kendo stick in his hand.
I presume this is no disqualification.
No, this one actually is.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Come on, stream. I don't want to miss a thing. I could stay.
Yeah, no, it's Steven Tyler.
Oh
God, he's just.
That's the hardest part of the ring.
Naito is like, he just loves hurting himself. Like,
Why did Jericho still got that move in his arm?
He didn't have to bump like that. It's not like a pile driver where, to a degree, your head has to come close to it. He could have just done it on his back, but no, he just did it on his neck.
Get a good look.
Oh, very good. Let's cut to that camera.
Big salute there for Naito.
Major big Jericho there, politely handing the camera back to them.
And this vertical suplex on the floor.
Did you see Jericho in AEW? Almost certainly.
Absolutely, almost certainly.
Who else from New Japan?
Jericho moving confidently.
Just gently positioning him there.
Well, according to Big Dave, oh Jesus Christ, they're in talks to, because obviously New Japan's got a relationship with ROH already. Apparently, officials from Japan, ROH, and AEW have met, or are going to meet rather, after the show to discuss some kind of collaboration. So you can see, feasibly, all of them.
No.
Yes, it's wrestling. You want to see this? Oh! God's sake! Oh my God!
And I think this is over. This is over. Broken neck.
Oh!
That is up there. The most savage things I've ever seen.
Into that table.
I've never heard a more sickening noise in my life.
Progress TV, lol. Well,
I think we're behind because a few people
gonna
have
say,
talked about the
that's
DDT for a while.
I was going to say that's not the appropriate reaction.
We're seeing that here tonight as he
Should I jump ahead?
Oh, I don't know. We could do it during the entrances. Or like during the post-match.
Well, they're only going to be like crawling around for about a minute here.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not that selling enhances the story or anything.
Look, we've got a responsibility to these people. Right, we're about live. Can you imagine if we jumped ahead and missed the DDT? Right, they're back now. This is live according to our stream.
Oh, this is already
Still
better
my
than the
favourite-
Dominion match.
Still my favourite move. Jericho's just hit the lion salt in case you're wondering where we are.
This is already better than the Dominion match, and the Dominion match ruled.
There is a hole, by the way, in the middle of the table where Tetsuya Naito.
Such a delay. We'll try.
We've jumped back ahead. The delays have put us back, but we're on.
But there is a Naito head-size hole.
Jericho just hit a Northern Lights suplex.
Courtesy of Chris Jericho. Jericho's been an Iron Man.
To be fair, that's actually considerably closer.
Yes.
With the cocky pin. I used to win with it on SmackDown, just bring it all the time.
Not to my knowledge.
Must have done it at least once.
Like the pop each other on house shows. If I was a wrestler, I would have like just took the L. Just to pop them. Now, I've got so much respect for Chris Jericho. Like, the pop he has made, I know they say every single match, but like the career he's had, it's unbelievable.
I've said this in a load of videos, to wrestle WWE style in between effectively being a bad musician for 19 years and then to go and have that match with him is just nobody else in the world, I think, can do that.
Like these matches are like obviously like they're clearly like laden with shortcuts, but that one with the Mega was genuinely like an athletic feat.
Oh yeah.
And it isn't, but like I mean Kenny Omega 35 minutes, it was crazy.
Chris and Alex are so far behind Jericho just interrupted the Raw. Well done. I would say you in the chat today have actual competitions for the chat, and Porky the Bastard is a mile out in front. I wonder what prizes Andy and Phil are going to give him. Because I take no responsibility for that whatsoever.
Phil went to Japan recently. Maybe he's like,
Oh!
Willing to absorb punishment.
Oh God!
Just tasty this. Tasty.
I can never decide, right, if Wrestle Kingdom at the start of the year is a great palate cleanser.
So the cover and the count.
Because it just reminds you how good every match can be.
This is the time to savour. You can grumble in May.
Like, my stance on WWE is always that it's very much worth persisting with, and it is never quite as bad.
I'm coming around to that.
Its badness is more in the fact that you want it to be so good. But it just taken in isolation, it's normally fine, but never normally better than fine.
Yes. Apart from time is wrestling. And Becky Lynch and Charlotte.
Yeah, but so those moments are worth. They're what you persist for. They're worth.
It's the best of times, the worst of times for me. WWE right now.
Yeah.
I can enjoy it on that level.
But I'll be honest, I'd get bored if it was this all the time.
I get bored in Japan by like October. I've been waiting for this for like 3 months.
That's such a... Oh no! No, you bastards! Don't do this!
Balls.
With a stream!
Don't break the stream down, come on.
Oh.
The walls down instead.
Yes! It'll pause again. And it'll be fine. He's got him in the middle of the ring. It's right. That's the pause, and it's going to come back very quickly. Very quickly. It's going to come back very quickly. It's gonna. I can't get that image of him fucking the turtle out of my head.
I'll move past that.
Come on, Kenny.
But it's not the finish at least, so might as well. Even your internet sucks. I don't like the use of the word even.
Even? What are you on about? Oh.
Your username sucks, I can't even see it.
Right. Oh, stream! Oh, this is so frustrating. Although, to be fair, trying to watch a live stream in the middle of a day in a busy office where everybody uses the internet is probably not the best idea I've ever had.
Which one of our two internet connections are we using for that?
Hey, I don't know. It's when I touch the mouse. That's a point. How many title defenses has he had?
One against Evil.
Is that it?
A
lot, is it?
Nope.
Fighting champion? Such as himself? Getting a little spinny disc now. You know that one. It's good, isn't it? Whoosh, 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 whoosh. Whoosh.
It's upsetting this. I was really.
I know, so was I.
But executed. High angle.
And we're back! And we're not. Well,
honestly, James
so
Heppel was right.
yeah, we got it's gone now. It's all gone. It's gone. It's gone. It's gone. It's gone.
Yeah, I'm doing something different on there.
Well, because on a delay, my friend. Oh, is it gonna stay? It's gonna stay. It's back.
Here we go.
I've been saying that.
Why did I say it? Why did I say
Can I give you some advice? Just don't say it next time.
Oh, well, look, me saying it's not.
Yeah, I know.
Me saying it's not what's doing it. It's
I've gotten. Oh.
I like how they distinguish between the Lion Tamer and the Walls of Jericho in New Japan.
Yes.
That's a big pet peeve of mine. It's broken again.
I keep the saying go to watchwrestling.cz, but it's just the internet.
It's our internet.
It's the internet.
We're in the middle of an office with 25 people all needing to use the internet. This is why we normally. This is why we do these at 3 o'clock in the morning normally.
Yes.
Oh, hey.
Are people needing to donate for faster internet?
No, we can afford it.
That's not the issue.
It's the building. Gonna go for the hard refresh. It comes up and it's just the Naito with a belt.
Kenny Omega with the belt.
I can stay awake just to hear you dream. Is it no breathing? Like
I don't apologise, Jules. Don't thank you for
like
trying to help.
Like you've never sang this.
I hate it.
What? You hate I Don't Want to Miss a Thing?
I hate it.
Why?
It's
Watch you smile while you are sleeping.
right. With the exception.
We in here.
Fuck up. With the exception, Kruger's Hero, you're not allowed to pen a power ballad after 1989.
No, I'm sorry, it was perfect for the movie Armageddon.
Never seen it.
Oh, you'd appreciate it if you saw Armageddon. Do you want to watch Armageddon? we can't watch this. Oh, I might get Phil. Phil fixes everything. I'm gonna get Phil, everyone. We'll tell the good people what we're.
Phil is literally homeless and has better internet than us.
He lives on a boat. He's got better than this. Phil, it's not working, Phil. Say out to Phil, everyone. Ah, see, the threat of Phil has. No!
We're not that far behind. Because he's going to kick out of this.
Ooh!
We're not that far behind.
Yeah, true. See what the threat of Phil has done to this stream?
Randy Orton just turned up and RKO'd everyone. I can't wait for that.
See, that's the point. I'm going to just take the Wi-Fi off my phone. Anything.
Yes, I'll do that. Oh, hang on. Message from Mrs. Sidgwick.
And strikes with a code breaker and a near fall.
So we threatened the internet with you. Literally, it's been unwatchable for about 10 minutes. But we threatened it with you and it's come back.
Excellent.
Can you just tell everyone to fuck off for a bit? It's been so good, this! Phil was here, everybody, but I could have just made that up.
Perhaps he's going for the spare chairs that are underneath the ring.
Good suggestion, that. Fly to Japan and watch it live. I mean, we could, but we only have so much of a budget every year for these big away
I think
trips.
a lot of it's been allocated.
I don't know if it has, but maybe we should just, I don't know, maybe we should look at the budget for that.
Yeah, I think we should definitely put it in consideration.
Because, I mean, God, can you imagine? There's bigger shows to come this year. Can you imagine if the internet doesn't work for those? That would be
We should
intolerable.
come up with some kind of, try and circumvent that.
So we could try and come up with some kind of plan for how we're going to do some of the bigger shows this year. Because obviously this internet does not work.
No.
Wonder what we could do.
So
So the chairs.
Phil. You've no idea how hard that little man works. So yes, I salute him too.
Porky the Bastard's still the chat champion. Probably because nobody else is donating, in fairness. Oh God, I hope I'm not going to do another Northern Lights suplex gag. I'm sorry.
Okay, that was going to be something bad. I'll tell you after.
Triple powerbomb. Remember the triple powerbomb? Remember? Oh! Oh, that's a bit much.
All right, Lesnar. Oh!
It's only 1D. Oh! Didn't get all of it, as Michael Cole would say. Well, this has been...
It has. Like, Chris Jericho, man.
I don't know what that noise is. I don't know what that noise is. I don't know if it's good or not. If you were a wrestler, what would your go-to weapon be?
Not a kendo stick. Because it didn't quite have the, like, the audible impact that I'm about. Like,
the audible impact that I'm about. Oh!
Steel chair, obviously.
Plastic arm. Plastic with steel arms.
You're not a pedant, usually.
No, but
I suppose we've got to give the
as a
correct
man
analysis for this.
As a man who's been sent to B&Q to buy chairs for a wrestling show before.
Oh no, don't it dare!
No! Is this it, Sidgwick?
Destino!
Destino.
Oh, that's a lovely callback to Dominion. That is a lovely callback.
Not nice. Oh! Can we just take a second to ask why that show made Red Shoes jump onto the first row and just stay there for a minute? Can we see the replay of that?
Everybody could see it. In Canada, that's
If you're a referee and this is what you have to do every day,
Yeah.
you're probably going to just like be inherently frightened of everything.
Why did Jericho have to distract the referee to low blow disqualification match?
Well, he's relying on the muscle memory of his opponent because they did that same spot at Dominion.
battle.
Yeah, no, you're right. It's so stupid.
Jericho throws the chair down because he has something else in mind.
Oh,
There we go.
the ever effective.
And the symbol of Naito's frustration.
I always get anxious when they try and hit them with a title belt.
Never works.
Yeah, there's that. My brain.
Jericho lining him up now. Measuring it.
I think he's going to. Oh! Into the exposed turnbuckle!
But my mouth hurts. Go on.
This is it. This is it. It's got to be it. Oh! Do you not? What a fucking match,
This
Sidgwick!
is absolutely... Oh, Chris Jericho, I will never ever doubt you again. I literally spent like 4 years of my life just doubting Chris Jericho.
I just wish I'd seen most of this.
No. Born and grateful.
This is amazing. This is absolutely... See, I remember this from last year now, when we watched Wrestle Kingdom on my birthday, and I watched the whole show, and I was absolutely fucking exhausted when I got back to my desk.
I
was absolutely shattered.
Like the good kind.
Oh, like
Not
emotionally drained.
Not that just I've stayed up at 4 to watch Braun Strowman and Reigns go win on finish. Go on.
Oh. He can't do that.
Oh, he hates the belt, it's his thing. He hates the belt, he's trying to win.
That's it. That's gonna be it. Count to 100.
Dude, that little... That was absolutely fantastic.
What a match.
That is fantastic stuff, man. That is
What a match.
the best match them two could possibly have had together. On the best possible time to do it. Absolutely unbelievable, man.
That was incredible, that.
Yeah, Chris Jericho. Ted Cena obviously played his role, but what we've got to remember here is that Chris Jericho was 50 years old, or near enough to it. Yes. I don't want to. I'll use my.
Undertaker age.
I'll use my data. Undertaker's about 80.
How old do you think he is?
He's not 50 years old. Oh no, he's about 53.
Yeah.
I think Chris Jericho was about 46, 47, which is virtually 50.
I think he's 45. 48?
Yeah, I told you.
Jesus, suffering fuck. Just oh. What's been the best match we've seen so far tonight? That.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think Jay White Nakada was like, I love that.
Look at him, man. Well, my, oh my, oh my, oh my. Christian's done the dad joke. Match of the year, that so far for me. Well done.
This is funny because people are saying, right, comment section, without giving away the result, if you're saying that's easily the best match of the night so far, how good was Ibushi Ospreay then? Because I was expecting that to come close to the main event. So let me know. I'd appreciate that. What's he doing?
Red shoes.
He doesn't like him. He does not like him historically.
No excuse.
What a weird flex after you should be selling.
Well.
To remove yourself from the ring like that. The comments are unanimous. This is outstanding.
son go and get it.
Oh.
Now he's
Got the boogie bagger. Chris Jericho is just a dad wearing makeup. Correction, he's your dad
Wearing makeup.
wearing makeup.
Is everyone's dad wearing makeup?
Ibushi Osprey is better. Oh, god
Interesting.
damn it.
Lion that got him the belt.
I'm going to have to watch that as soon as I go home.
You may throw that belt into the fifth row for all we
Children.
About the fifth time Lewis has asked that. Sorry, I do keep meaning to answer it. Are we going to WWE Newcastle in May? We don't make a massive deal of going to house shows, but maybe.
Get some content out of it.
Yeah, we usually get a bit of content out of it. It's not a lot really happens.
Ibushi Osprey was spectacular. I knew it.
Absolutely.
I mean, I was fully expecting one of them to get seriously injured for the entire show to be called off.
Ibushi Osprey was the match they wanted the Cruiserweight Classic final to be originally, wasn't it? And then the back was him, Zack.
They wanted Osprey for it.
They wanted Ibushi Osprey as the final, didn't they? And then they wanted Ibushi Zack, but they both would have had to sign, and they didn't. So it was. Hello,
brothers.
has been having a good time?
Yeah, those last two matches were fantastic.
Yes.
Fantastic.
Come and join us. Join us.
I will.
Yeah, here it is.
Fat guy in the middle. Oh, fat guy at the side. Fat guy in the middle. Here we go, brothers. Oh, hello, the internet.
Right, so who's this character then?
King's back. That is.
He says this every single day.
Do you know Wilborn? Are we? Yes.
Right, I'm going to go for a pace.
Okay.
But I will be back.
I'm going to move closer to Adam Cleet now.
Hey, buddy.
That'll be a bit solid.
That was exceptional, that.
Yeah, do you like
Saying
that?
it's fine. It's reminded me because I mean the only time I get to sit down and watch live a full New Japan show start to finish is Wrestle Kingdom if we do the stream.
Yeah.
Catch up on bits here and there, but like the only time I get to sit down and watch it in the moment is Wrestle Kingdom, and I'd forgotten how absolutely fucking exhausted I was last year because I had to do we added the whole stream pretty much.
Oh God!
From
Wow.
start to finish, from like 8 in the morning till
1 in the afternoon. Or
something like that.
It was a long one.
I was shattered.
Yeah.
And I'm tired now.
Yeah.
I've only watched 3 or 4 matches.
3 matches. Yeah. It's the pacing on this year's show is a lot brisker than it usually is. A couple of matches have been a bit shorter than I thought they would be. That wasn't, obviously. But the last 2 matches have been just fantastic.
Well, you say that I only watched about 10 minutes of that match because of our stream.
Oh, was it? Oh.
We said you had a lot of discourse between stills, and then we managed to jump forward.
Well, if it balls up during the main event, no offense, lads, but maybe don't play for This should be. I mean, I'm setting myself up for disappointment here. I think this should be an all-timer, but we'll see. Michael Sidgwick, I imagine, has a massive throbber at the moment.
It's been uncomfortable at parts.
Yeah.
Sitting next to him. Yeah. His hair's so good.
We should got a buffer.
More like a fluffer, that's it.
Thank
If
you.
I'd had that on the spot, that would have been great.
If I don't know if this would come up on the camera particularly well, but we need to get Michael Sidgwick to show the world his phone background.
I'm going to sit Michael Sidgwick is showing world.
There's not enough room on the lens for that thing.
Do you
like.
reckon that hairstyle there, that's what AJ Styles thinks his hair looks like?
Yes, I do.
And just this is their Money in the Bank hat.
The thing is, AJ Styles thinks he looks cool. Tanahashi looks cool. Very sexy. Quite feminine as well. Porky is the man. The 3 kings.
What have you promised them, by the way? Because they were all on about these prizes. I take no responsibility for that.
It was legitimately a signed Adam Cleary napkin.
Nice.
Porky the Bastard is obviously
I can do
very
that.
excited
I can
about
do
this.
that.
Tartan Army 23 representing the motherland. Very nice.
Who have you got for this?
Tremendous.
Every belt.
It's such a fine margin. I'm 51% certain that Hiroshi Tanahashi is going to win.
51. That's what you come to WhatCulture for, isn't it? Decisive, little colours to the match journalism.
Well, it's genuinely difficult to predict because if you're telling your Tanahashi's coming back, the ace is back, he's aging, he's not quite the competitor he used to be, but he's built himself back up, he won the G1. The logical conclusion to that story from a Western perspective is that he wins the belt in the Dome. One last big win for the veteran.
Yeah.
It's not always how New Japan tells stories.
This is the exact conversation me and Sidgwick had about the Jay White match. It's
Yeah.
like, you're used to a Western wrestling product, the way you build up Jay White when he comes here, the Western, it tells you that he wins and he goes over, but absolutely not. As soon as he saw Okada Trunks, he was like, nah, not a chance in hell he loses. I was like, well, maybe it's just my conditioning, but I think Jay White's going to win.
Well, I thought the exact same thing when Okada came out with his old music and his old look and the short boys, not the long boys. That was a brilliant finish. It just completely sucked the life out of that. But look at this man. God's sake.
Oh, I can't do. I need to. Here, I've been doing a long running joke.
What's that?
Well, the first person who came out when we were watching it was Jay White, and I went to you know how good I am with jacket chopping.
What?
Went jacket chopping for just a light boy over the weekend, and Jay White was wearing a jacket not dissimilar to the jacket I looked at, didn't buy, and I said, "Oh, funny enough, I actually looked for a jacket quite similar to that. I tried on, decided it was a bit much."
Yeah.
And then of course, Okada came out in an absurd coat. So I
Yeah.
did the joke. I was actually looking at one very similar, and I've now done it for every single jacket. And it's really been popping. It's getting way bigger pops than it deserves from Cedric, but it has been popping him. I want to do it for this, but he's going to miss it, isn't
he? He went for a whittle.
It is hard to have a wee with a massive rod on, like.
Yeah.
Especially in the toilets in this office, because it's not actually normally. If you wake up in the middle of the morning or something, it's like, I haven't got time to wait for that. I'm busting, so you just go to the doorway and just arch it in. There's not much distance to stand. Plus, it's a public toilet. So.
Well, a man like Cedric, I can imagine he's pretty adept going around corners in such situations. So, I mean, maybe he went into the disabled one. It's quite roomy.
It is too.
Fit Josh Brown.
Does AEW influence your opinion on who might win this?
Yes. Well, AEW doesn't influence my opinion on who will win this, but who wins this influences my opinion on AEW, because I can't say for certain that I think Kenny Omega is going to AEW. This is his dream. Being the guy in New Japan is his dream, and he's probably being paid very handsomely for this. So, while I want to come in and say, he might leave, so he might lose, I don't know if it's that much of a factor. But if he does lose, it's interesting.
It's not leaving in the traditional sense, is it? It's not like you're going to go see him in Orlando in a bit.
No.
I'm quite sure it's going 40 minutes.
I'm quite sure it's going a fucking hour. We can use that language on this, can't we? Yes, very good. You have big ears. Good observation. They're not actually that big, by the way. They just kind of stick out a lot.
Kind of a lot, right?
I use words for it.
Right.
I love Omega's.
Murray. I've only seen 3 matches.
Is this new?
I will not spoil anything for you, Michael Sidgwick.
I just want a match quality rundown, if you don't mind.
One by one,
if you don't mind.
This is
Gauntlet.
Lads, I'm sorry, but this is amazing.
Skip the gauntlet. Oh my goodness. Michael Hamflett's almost.
I actually, funny enough, looked at the jacket like that.
Hey! Yes.
Yes, it's accurate. Match quality. So, the opener, Ibushi Ospreay was obviously very good. It wasn't a worldie. It was very good. Gauntlets. The gauntlet was skippable. The 3-way tags were on a similar level. They were good. Zack versus Ishii was exactly what you think Zack versus Ishii is. So watch it. 100%.
Yeah.
Horrible. But like, what's this?
No, it was great. Jay White versus Cody versus Juice Robinson was a steaming bird.
Was it actually?
Yeah, it was shit.
He punched Brandy in the face.
He didn't punch Brandy in the face. It was. I did like it. I enjoyed the experience of watching it on the stream with Phil. I did not enjoy the match. Watch it, folks.
How is this Neville Ball?
Right, I've had an idea.
Yes.
Hear me out. You know how we've got Neville at the end for Defiant? Yeah. Do you remember? And you're going to think this is me trying to have a fucking word on you, right? Genuinely, I think this would be funny. This is the only thing I think compare it. Do you remember when the Muppets invaded WWE? And there was that bit where B met Sheamus. Right? It'd be funny, right? If like we try to do a bit backstage, right? So we're no, it's so nice to meet you. And he's like, we're just wondering, like, since you're back home, do you maybe want to come out and have a couple of drinks with the boys? He goes, why would I want to hang out with nerds like you? Get out of my sight! And as we're all leaving, he goes, not you, right? And then stares you down, and you like look at him and say, how's it going, cousin? How's it? We missed you this Christmas. Literally the exact same Beaker sketch, but with Neville.
I'm in.
I reckon if you're up for it.
I'm in.
Is that belt big enough for you?
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
It's huge, isn't it? Oh, he's got a pistol in his finger, brothers. Some nerd, please tell us what this is. Obviously, it's a one-winged angel, but what kind of video game nerd shit reference is he doing?
So you shot on Seth Rollins yesterday, now you shoot on Kenny Omega.
It looked
Hey.
like Zelda.
You should have seen the shoot I had on Tama Tonga earlier. Woo!
No, oh God.
Woo! Camacho's little brother.
Given that was a tag match, I'm assuming it was good.
It was okay.
Ah.
Before Red Shoes
It-
Uno will be able to
Or Red Shoes Uno.
On a scale of War Machine to G1, how good was the Tama Tonga match?
Omega looking lean and shredded tonight, Kevin.
War Machine.
It was. It was a killer elite squad. It was okay.
Tanahashi's ring jacket
This
has an
this
area
scale here is as
so
fast as the Michael Jackson T
waist.
scale for me.
You're wondering why
what?
there is that
You know when you like ask somebody how you like a T on the Michael Jackson?
Off the wall.
I'm somewhere between Thriller and Bad. Somewhere between Thriller and Bad for me. Off the wall. Why even put the bag in?
History for me, lads.
Oh no, wait. History. Why even put the bag in?
A glass of milk.
Yeah. You don't know the Michael Jackson T scale?
Never heard of it, brother. One Winged Angel is a reference from Final Fantasy. Thank you, brother.
Now,
That is, but I think you were asking about his costume.
I want to talk about the physiques again.
Uh-huh.
Tanahashi's body. In the pantheon of wrestling physiques. Where is it for you? Because it's...
How old is he?
I'm sure he's before.
Got your phone. You got your phone.
Yeah.
I always just, on the subject of the physiques, I always think Kenny Omega looks like a dude who was never ever...
Have you seen that?
That's... Go on, get that on camera.
This is my background on my phone. And every time I pop it open, I've got to go, oh God, incognito. No, it's fine. It's just Hiroshi Tanahashi.
It must be
Because
mental
he's
getting
that
a boner
sexy.
every time you switch your phone on.
It's great.
Jericho talking shit at show. There he is, the legend on commentary.
Fuck off!
He was good. He got a mega pop in that gauntlet match.
Look at Tanahashi's gear.
Oh. I swear to God.
Yes, a few people pointing out the one-winged angel. Yes, that is the Sephiroth thing from Final Fantasy VII. But we're asking about his attire.
Yes.
Final Fantasy VII?
If you get a look at Tanahashi's face,
I played it and
The costume's got nothing to do with that.
Okay. I'm not
The
a fan
whole
of
one-winged
RPG.
angel gimmick is from that. The graphics on his Tron that look like really old SNES Zelda.
Yeah.
Like 16-bit RPGs.
Yeah.
There's nothing on this planet I want to like more because they're meant to be great, but I just don't like an RPG.
Clearly, show your background. It's a new phone, so I'm gonna have to disappoint you. It's not actually that exciting. I'll get rid of all these iPhone not backed up things.
iPhone's not backed up things, yeah.
Bongo.
It's a really nice picture of
Bongo
space that I like. It's a really nice picture of space, and it makes use of all the good colours on the iPhone X Retina display, which is broken. I need to get taken back.
Very nice.
Andy, show your background.
Oh, Kenny Omega, don't do it.
It's a penis.
Oh, get it in, Tana.
My background is horrendously uninteresting.
Kenny wants to taste the world.
If that's what we're doing.
Tanahashi wants to go back.
Oh!
It's covered in shit. It's just that it's a mountain. It's a picture of a mountain.
Right.
Fucking hell.
This is already better than last year's Wrestle Kingdom main event.
The most professional wrestler in the world.
Thing back on the turnbuckle.
Yeah.
Good.
And already now he finds himself in
Imagine if that was it.
Is this the night someone kicks out of the one-winged angel?
Cobra Twist.
If it is, then he can say goodbye to Omega in New Japan.
Yes. Oh, absolutely.
And to your point, though, do you not feel that Kenny has grown more embittered ever since?
Well, there will be enthusiasm soon as he's
Everybody in the comments.
I have shame in my background.
Everybody in the comments. You know the drill. One word, please. Who do you think's gonna win?
Did to Okada. Look at what it did to Gato. Kenny has seemed less happy this year than when he was chasing.
What's Kenny's... I'm doing a hand flip now. Look at this gear.
And making millions of dollars.
Serpents? No?
Yeah, it should
Because
be
he's-
the greatest and happiest year
Digital.
in Kenny
It's the
Omega's career,
like.
but instead,
Remember in like the really old creative versions of like the first SmackDown game, you obviously wanted like Jericho-esque tights, didn't you? Everybody
Yes.
did. That's the version that was on the default store that weren't his. What callback that would be?
Angelic. That's what it is.
It's very unhelpful.
heavyweight championship.
She's cute as well.
It is. It's brought into colour palette.
Yeah. Talented person, once every
100 years.
She wore your teeth.
Should have. Should have. Because this is doing absolutely nothing for me on the show this far.
Oh,
They are teeing off. These are live
Jesus.
rounds, folks.
God.
In.
Win.
I wish he'd come out with Shibata again.
Ah, no, that was so
That would be
magical.
I wish you'd come out with that little cuddly cat toy and then do a normal suplex.
Daryl.
Did you see the Kushida kid?
Yes.
Like that was the first thing we saw. That's how
Just as the thing it froze on it as well, and we were just like. The thing is, the angle it froze on it was impossible to tell whether or not it was his head or whether it was a kid, because you couldn't get any sort of like scale around him.
Like that match was enjoy NXT, brother. That's what that match was.
There's definitely snakes on his trunks.
is that coded?
Do you reckon he's getting attacked by the Young Bucks?
Everything is calculated with this fucker, so I wouldn't be surprised if it's.
Nice.
No, as well, the full salt and pepper hair.
Yeah, he's the cleaner.
Yeah.
Which some people on Twitter had a problem with because they are the worst.
Go on.
Bigs. Oh god, is he the cleaner again? Oh god, is he the character in wrestling again? Oh, I can't be bothered with that.
I'm just if he's picked a character and he's going to stick with it, that's progress from the past few months, isn't it?
I mean, it's in keeping with his attitude that he's displayed, so it's good character work. Bigs. Dickhead.
Bigs like dicks. I've seen a picture of you, mate.
Everyone going Tanahashi for this, except for obviously John Cena.
It's the natural progression to what has been a very, very well told story. Like really from the G1.
The fact that every belt's changed hands so far influence your opinion at all?
Most belts change hands on
But every.
No, not personally. I don't think they ever go into a show thinking, oh well, we can't have every belt, like little things like that. I think that's the changes exist to serve the story and the contractual situations of the people who've lost, rather than
in singles.
Yeah,
in singles tags.
Tags.
Arbitrary.
Mad that Gedo, a tag wrestler, doesn't care about tag team wrestling.
You see that botch with Gedo with the gates?
Yes.
Oh god, it's so good.
Yes.
Oh my god! Somebody's challenging Porky the Bastard.
Drag $1. Thank you, brother.
It's a pound. More than $1. Was it less than $1? More than $1?
It's more than $1.
Well, not like we're going to need to know the conversion rates between pounds and dollars anytime soon.
Yeah. When we are trading in our new currency post Brexit, the potato. Thanks for that, the British public.
Go back to Scotland.
I will. Forget independence, mate. Nicola Sturgeon, oi.
Oh, come on. I really like those little snapshots of hatred in this match.
Yes.
Oh, Porky the Bastard not having that for a single minute. What a hero.
I mean, technically you should give 2 because the conversion.
He's just trying to top his health up, isn't he?
Yeah.
Look at his avatar.
That's amazing. That is what a bastard Porky would look like.
Right, do I like Omega's tights? I don't think I like Omega's tights. As he said, it's very 2002.
Yeah. That's literally the fucking branding for WrestleMania 2000.
It is. Oh, come on. I'm loving this.
Oh,
laying in, brother. Slap that thigh. Oh, this is great.
So believable.
Just go out there and tell a story.
And what was so good about this terrible attitude undercard match is that it told a story.
Gangrel versus Minion. Actually, every Gangrel match was great.
2K.
Every
Gangrel match was amazing because they never gave him longer than 10 minutes. They never gave him longer than 10 minutes, which meant that at least 30% of his entire time on the show was his entrance music.
He had a great entrance, to be fair. Slight aside, but I recently watched an episode of MLW Fusion. On that show, Simon Gotch issued an open challenge Gangrel answered. The match was over in 2 minutes because Gangrel never changed, bit him on the arm.
Whoa, what's happening?
Oh!
Try me.
Hey,
Tell you what, if anybody's ever earned a signed napkin,
It's Porky the goddamn bastard. We said you kissed him.
I'll do whatever you want.
Repo Man is a thing in the comment section.
Yeah,
Which I'm a big fan of.
Repo Man.
But the fact that we got this match in the ring,
Just from.
Oh.
and that these two are
You know what's so nice?
one
Hearing a chop and not hearing words.
Yeah.
right here and right now.
You know what else is nice?
Oh,
Next stuff.
There's a lot of neck stuff in that last match.
Yes, the Rock. I'm a big fan.
is lovely. Is Dave going 5 for Night of Jericho?
He might like.
Because that was way
you-
better than Dominion, which I already really enjoyed. You went 4.5 on that.
I went 4.5 on that. I love that.
Are you going? Fine, mate.
No, 4.5.
Yeah.
A good 4.5.
I have to think about it, so it's not a 5-star match. The Meltzer.
But somebody's saying, Porky the Bastard, stop wasting money. Stop wasting money. Go to us.
Supporting the great men. Porky the Bastard replies, no.
The red.
Oh! That was too much. I was on the edge of the table.
Next stuff.
I slipped.
Oh God, Kenny Omega is like he's really good at this. He's so good at this.
Right in front of the legend as well. He knocked Jim Ross.
That is not just like a great spot and a great moment of character, but that actually feeds into the wider storyline of Tanahashi. This is the announcement, guys. If Tanahashi was basically saying that Omega's like just too dangerous for so good.
And there he goes, following it up.
This is really, really awesome already. This.
Yep. He's gonna beat.
He's gonna
Stop
he's
Milano.
gonna he's gonna throw him onto him.
This guy. Michael Hamflett's gonna.
Minimal standing up time.
As it stands, Porky the Bastard, so far, I mean, in the main event, you've got a full health bar, so from what I understand about how this works, you're absolutely laughing.
Yeah, you're killing it. You're killing it.
I mean, $10 would probably make sure.
Oh. Yet again, this is precisely the sort of thing that Tanahashi, his character and his reality, just doesn't like about the New Japan and how the in-ring stuff's advanced.
As all these people would know if they read the op-ed published on WhatCulture.com by Michael Sidgwick approximately, what, a month ago?
Yeah, about a week before the one came out.
That table
That's thick.
does not look gimmicked.
No,
Does it have steel
because
poles?
Japan.
It's thicker than Otis Dozovic.
No, it's not. Come on, come
Yeah,
on,
there's nothing thicker.
come on. He's a thick boy.
Lads, that's been set up at an angle to
That.
go from the top turnbuckle, not the floor.
Oh, this is honestly really good, man.
Someone's gonna die.
Oh, he's not having it!
This is awesome, man.
Lads, the real main event. The real main event's happening.
$5 to mute Murray. I mean, if you personally pay me,
I mean, he
$5,
says that, but that's euros, so I mean, you're alright.
If you personally pay me $5, I will fuck off.
Red the Dude has asked a number of times, they're trying to answer it, but then something happens on the show. When will Miller be back in Defiant? When he feels he can.
Yeah.
From
It's
the
quite a serious shoulder injury, in fairness.
from the horse's mouth, he has said it will be sometime this year, but he's not telling us when specifically, so it's not a surprise. So we've got 361 days
Paul Owen,
to tell us that Simon Cole.
your $5
he's
are in
only
the
got one
post.
WhatCulture left. That's how many days you've got left.
Oh, next up!
Hey,
Hey, Porky!
Porky,
You're off.
Porky.
You're a legend.
I will name drop you in one of my articles if you just give us 5 more, maybe.
What's he on total?
And I'll make a joke out of it.
Does it say in the top left? 60. Well, it'll be 70 now with that. $70.
Who do you reckon is the man behind Porky the Bastard?
I don't think there is a
Joke out
man.
of it.
I think Porky the Bastard is the man. I don't think there's any gimmick.
Do you think he plays every time?
No.
Do you think he makes ring entrances to music?
Go on. Love that. Love that. My favourite move in all of wrestling is a driving screw.
Why?
Tears the ligaments.
Because it looks great, right? and he does it at least 4 or 5 times in every single match. At every single point, it makes sense in accordance with the strategy, and you never see it coming, even though he does it 5 times. Logic and entertainment just fused together because Tanahashi is the greatest of all time.
Drag team. Well, I mean, Porky didn't get a 10.
Drag team, my good friend, if you are getting into the super chat with such generous donations, do feel free to like ask a question or to make a request or something like that. Ah, it's just poor man's Ricochet.
Ricochet, you wouldn't cut it on 205 Live, this prick.
You're in.
Both of them?
Alright, Wilborn.
Working the gimmick, maybe.
Even the amount of money that's getting poured into the super chat now should probably up
the patter.
I was going to say the prize, but no matter.
I mean, the signed napkin will go down very well. I've started next year for the year, and I don't want a signed napkin.
Never asked.
I'm loving the hell out of this match, you know. It's so different to a typical Tokyo Dome main event, all the better for it. It's not this kind of slow build and studied, we need to hit this beat and this beat to make it feel like. It's just 2 well-defined characters and brilliant wrestlers just telling a great story.
Yeah, this is...
Go on! Fuck yes.
Come on, Tana.
Sexy beast.
Out of interest, is the person you think is going to win this match also the person you want to win this match?
Yes,
Yeah.
I've got a lot riding on this.
My 51% certainty aligns on both
I've got
ways.
my absolute favouritism of Tanahashi, my faith in New Japan's long-term storytelling. A lot riding on this for me.
Is it better long-term storytelling if he wins? In your opinion?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Whereas Adam Nicholas is sat at his desk editing videos, doing his job like an absolute G.
Yeah. A great man, Adam Nicholas.
Yeah.
What a many.
Porky is that dude who spends the most money to get attention. He's just trying to get the guys from WhatCulture's members in his mouth.
I don't mind, I like it, Louis.
Yeah. No complaints.
Oh my God! It's on purpose as well.
Yeah. Oh, 100%.
That is serving the story.
It's all calculated. All calculated.
Just look at where his leg lands.
Yeah.
That is on purpose.
Oh.
That is on purpose.
Oh my God.
Every single bit of minutia is considered when it comes to wrestlers at this elite level. Like, he's never laid in the leg like that. Unless I tell you my style is dangerous and I'm here for it.
I don't know that either one of them's getting to the ring and the Bucks aren't helping.
Here's the thing, right? What you just said there is brilliant on his part. That's brilliant.
Yeah.
The amount of people who get that versus landing back first on the apron.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's totally worth it.
That's Kenny, man. Does it for the nudes.
Porky is the kind of guy who tips even the ugliest stripper. You should tip your stripper. Imagine being the kind of shank cunt who wouldn't tip a stripper.
Cheers, love. I'm off.
Oh, Ennis Davidson storming through! I'm Porky the bastard back again! So excited we're getting over $21.
Hey, honestly, that is a lot of money to anyone.
Yes. It's very much
Don't
appreciated.
back of his head. Oh.
Come on, more Nick stuff.
Is the show close enough?
Yeah, it's, you know, it's almost Nick.
Lads, I'm absolutely 1000% convinced that the Bucks are going to cost him here, you know.
Too fucky for me, that.
Oh!
Quite well, to be fair.
Like, safe as houses, man.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, not that one, no! Escalation, because he's an absolute in-ring genius.
Here we go.
Hiroshi Tanahashi.
Skull stuff.
Oh!
Oh, dear God.
God.
Ah, lads, I think I'm back on the Kenny Omega train, like.
This. I've just had a bloody good time here.
It's alright,
That's
this,
all I
isn't
wanna
it?
say.
It's alright, this.
Here we go. One coming up, no. Instead, twisted shout, no. Denied.
was fairly far back.
Oh, cheeky Nando's kick. No.
Getting that little knee tweak there is a continuation from the...
Oh! I told you! The dragon screw is the best move in all of wrestling, that's why. Did you see that coming?
Not in a fucking million years.
And he does it 5 times every single match. He is the best man.
Lads, literally...
Oh, I'm telling you, he's the best.
God.
He's the best wrestler.
Lads, that
that's ever been.
exact fall put Michael Owen out for about 15 months.
Oh,
that looks horrible.
oh.
That one to Omega might have been worse.
Oh.
Tanahashi. I love you
What's
so
Porky's
much.
health at the minute with all the people chipping away at it? Sit back.
No, it's low.
Oh my god. Look at his health. Porky the Bastard, I'd estimate a good $10 away from losing his position as chat champion.
Like, we appreciate all this so much, guys. Like,
Yeah.
thank you very much for supporting us.
We're bantering off, but we can't really express that enough. Very, very generous.
Lol, okay, Porky. Dragon screw yourselves. Well, Polo, and name a better move. Polo, name a better move.
Oh, actually, the Canadian Destroyer. Oh, my name's Paul Owen. I haven't got a surname.
Speaking of Owen not being the surname, one of my very best friends, David Bell, right? His middle name was Owen, so it's cool. The said I sucks is Owen Bell.
Oh, Owen Bell, amazing.
Oh god.
We had a lad in school called Coburn, obviously spelled Cockburn. And I remember literally one of the teachers we had a sub one day, and he was doing the register. Oh, Danny Cockburn? We all searched Coburn. He went, you can't have 2 silent letters, son. That was it. You should have just left the school after that. He was done.
Are you going to do a Styles Clash?
No.
Oh,
No.
oh god. Yes, get in. It's like when he did the Nakamura taunt to win the Intercontinental.
Lads, Porky the Bastard has spent $72 on this.
Yeah, thank you so much, man.
Porky, if you DM, whose DMs are open?
Mine are open.
Oh, I got these! Porky the Bastard, if you DM Andy Murray with your address, we'll send you something anyway. 72 bastard dollars cannot
Yes.
go unappreciated.
No, absolutely. Twitter at Andy H Murray.
We'll get you something sent out at least.
The H stands for
Oh!
Horace.
honourable. Horace.
Shut up, you pubes. Shut up, you pubes.
Horace. Actually, Hugh.
Have we got any champion yet? As much good fun as this chat champion thing is, Andy Porky.
I mean,
Porky, the champion of our hearts.
Champion of our hearts. You can't be chucking away $70 on this kind of patter and not get something for your efforts. So the champion will obviously still get a prize, obviously, but Paul will send you something for being such a bloody good bloke.
Yeah. For watching
What
lips
is he
carry
gonna do?
2 stream virgins.
Don't V-trigger it. Don't do the V-trigger here. Oh, God.
Oh! Bro, the stream!
Fuck me.
Neaster.
The question is 5 or 6. That's my question right now. Oh, no.
No. Get them telled. Should I just go for the refresh now?
Yes. You cannot miss that finishing sequence when it comes.
Oh god.
We've got a good half hour yet.
So, dear people of the world,
You got Slack on your phone?
I do.
Just tell my Newcastle office, like, please, just for the next 20 minutes. That's all we've got left. Like, avoid all internet usage.
Take a very early lunch, everyone. Oh, why did everyone miss the table?
How did he get onto a table?
Oh, man!
No, it does when it starts back. It's gonna be fine. 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 It's gonna be fine.
Put it onto low quality.
I don't know how to do that.
It's bottom right.
It's not.
quite low quality. Here we go.
We're gonna miss this table spot, aren't we?
Oh, we've missed it. Yeah. Shit.
Yeah, we've missed it.
We'll go back. It's just a little.
I've got it on my phone if you want to watch it, but it's post table bump.
Can you rewind it?
This is on. Oh, that's playing on my headphones. Good, they're through the house. This is on 4G as well, so it's not affecting. I need to. Sorry. I need to take it off this so I can get audio.
That's fine. Even though I missed it, which is a shame.
Yeah.
She went out for the table.
Tesco value into it.
I do really like the fact that it was Tanner who took that bump because he's been forced out of his philosophy to try and win.
Yes.
Which is just lovely storytelling again.
We're back. Sort of. We're watching it on my phone.
Right. This is the table.
Is this low?
It's not
no,
low
watch
quality.
on his phone.
I said we're watching it.
We're watching it on a phone.
Wait a minute, didn't sling him into the... Does he?
Live.
Oh, hold on. This.
Live. That table's already broken.
Oh! Do we want live or behind?
Right. We're gonna see the table spot.
You gotta be watching it on this. I'm sacking that.
That's way better quality.
Yeah.
We're watching it on a phone, everybody.
4G, baby. It's a good job I've got 20 gigs data.
Oh my god, don't do like that! Protect him! I know you're gonna fight, but protect him, please.
Yes, Tana, get
I don't know
in.
if his shoulder was up there, to be honest. I'm gonna mute this.
No, you wouldn't get this in the performance center, would you?
Not even after 8 weeks of practice like they always do.
After 8 weeks of practice, you can do a hurricane ready.
We did buy New Japan World, Hunter. It's just that we're on office Wi-Fi, and it's not conducive to doing this while 25
I've been a New
people are
Japan
trying to
World
work.
subscriber for about 4 years, so maybe pick better jobs.
Even the power slams look brutal power bombs. Jules, come on. Yeah, it was a joke. And he did one mistake.
He didn't.
One
would have been fine.
That word.
Oh,
Yes,
Cleary-esque.
get in. Well known for his sling blades, Adam Cleary. Dishing them out of WhatCulture 5-a-side. It's back.
Culture 5-a-side is back, by the way, everybody.
Back on the scene, crispy and clean. Much like me on January 2nd.
Lads, how much more stories that tell, in your opinion?
In this match?
Yeah.
I could see them going through at least another gear.
Because what Sidgwick said about him going through the table's a lovely spot because it
Yeah.
shows him basically sacrificing his own. God, that belt's missed as many gems as ours is.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, the story in last year's main event was that Naito cost himself the match by reverting to an old persona.
Mm-hmm.
So Tanahashi costing himself the match because he went Kenny. It's kind of similar. Who knows? Though?
Oh, he's still selling the knee.
This is a new phone, so it's very slippy. So holding it is quite awkward.
Slippy.
Basically, you might pop your tits off.
It might
drop the phone.
Yeah, it might.
I'm up for that. To be fair, that'd be great content for them if you fucking.
And we are talking about Andy Murray here as well, so it's not just the phone we're talking about. It's bumbling chaos. Oh, go on.
Bumbling chaos.
Cheek stuff.
Forgot about that.
Woo!
Chest stuff.
Woo! Oh, God.
Alright, Shabbat.
Oh!
Echoes to the G1.
Oh! I love that.
Echoes to the G1 Climax final here, which is what my favourite spot of last year. Just Tanner just...
Has the
on-
match
on
thus far
fumes.
altered your prediction?
Yeah.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Who have you got now?
Kenny Omega.
That is what they want you to think.
Yeah, and that means it's working. Paul Owen says, Slippy. Maybe that's his surname. 1 hour
Someone
time
saying
limit.
fuck you, Tanner. Fuck you, Arturus.
Fumbling chaos.
Bumbling, mate.
Oof.
I
I like how they're reminding us this match has an hour time limit.
Yes.
How long's it been?
I have no idea.
It's one of those where it could be any and I wouldn't be
It's been
surprised.
timeless.
If you told me this was 14 minutes long, if you told me it was
Yeah.
half an hour, I'd believe you.
Oh. If Kenny loses, he's leaving NJPW for sure. That's a Galaxy Brain take from Galactus.
Cleary-esque Sling Blade again.
His facials are just outstanding. Heel Kenny Omega is better than babyface
Totally
Omega.
agree.
And babyface Kenny Omega put on the best match of all time.
Totally agree.
This is the level we're on about here.
Very few wrestlers with heel personas aren't better than their face personas. For my money, Jeff.
Austin.
But yeah, it was a
But
borderline
he's like a
one.
rule-proof
You
next
know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, you dick. Mad.
At one!
I only got one!
At one, bitch!
Take a seat. Go back to throwing Hadoukens and DDT, you dosser.
Oh! Shit in Christ!
Jesus, suffering fuck.
Maybe stop looking at the chat because I am getting spoilers of moves that are coming up. Just a bit of advice. Look at this, man. This is
That is like an Okada spot from Dominion as well.
so good.
Oh!
I like that.
It's the minutia. There's no one like him. There's nobody like him.
Yeah, I'm warming up.
No!
Base stuff. I'm warming up to this GOAT argument. Not that I was cool on it.
Which argument?
Hiroshi Tanahashi's greatest pro wrestler of all time.
Oh.
This is making us like sad, like an actual emotion. Still here.
It's been rumoured that he's entering the Royal Rumble.
Shut up.
Literally, it's rumoured that every wrestler is in the Royal Rumble.
Kenny Omega, the Andy Carroll of professional wrestling.
Bring him home.
Go on,
Set to move in with Kevin
the
Nolan.
best. Oh!
Nice twist.
Oh, this is... Genuinely watching New Japan gives us a fucking headache.
There's a lot to process, right? Ah.
Oh!
Pants. He's got his punts.
Come on, just show me his whole arse.
Paul Owen now asking me to get rid of that shirt. That'll cost you a donation, son.
It's quite a nice shirt.
I don't think that's why he wants rid of it.
I think he wants to see about it, doesn't he?
Yeah.
He wants to see about it.
Well, the good news, boys, was not only did I stuff my face loads over Christmas, but I got really ill.
Oh, that's not nice.
Returned to work a pound and a half later.
I just weighed myself for the first time after Christmas last night. Over half a stone.
Red Dude now wants me to give him that shirt.
Give him more.
It's
than
genuinely one of the greatest wrestler matches you'll see all year going on right now. Can you stop thinking about my abs?
Washboard.
Sorry, ab.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Abs clearly. Oh.
Oh.
What? What are you fucking poison runner?
That's Tanner doing that. That's how far the story's got to go, Cleary.
Oh.
That is how far. Fucking
Tanahashi did a fucking poison runner. Are you fucking serious? I'm 31 years old. This is a wrestling match.
32 tomorrow, boys.
You old prick.
33.
Shit.
Oh! If he fucking bothered his arse to get down a little early for that count, that was 3.
Psychology.
Come on.
Come on, big man. Second best big man in the business.
Oh! He's an absolute genius.
What's he get? High level. This is. Oh my god. High fly low. Yes, go on, big man. He's gonna do it. Is this it?
Cleary Abs Club is a thing.
Yeah.
Is this it?
No, it's not it.
Oh!
No.
Oh! God damn it!
Oh!
God. When a big New Japan kick out gets you. 35? I've been sitting here for 10
minutes?
Yeah?
Thanks. Can you imagine? Just had word from Red Shoes there, says it was
3.
It was a 3, so just gonna have to play the music now.
See, when Jericho rang the bell in that match, loads of people on Twitter went, "Oh my god, that was short!" Absolute pubes.
Delete your account, you pubes.
Stop being so offline.
Red the Dude, you are absolutely not the CEO of Cleary Abs Club, because for a start, it's Cleary Ab Club, and 2, it does not require a position that high.
You may be the CEO, mate, but I'm the fucking Prime Minister.
Of being sinister.
You know it, mate. Oh, good.
I bet they are. And he's just had a notification which is massive in-office banter, which we're not going to tell you.
Well, I know who's in Japan.
Oh, beanbag full of toothpaste.
I was going to say while the cat's away, the mice will play, but it's more while the dead cow will play.
So this is a good match.
Yeah, it's really good. This match is so good, it's giving me one stray Morgan Freeman eyebrow.
No, I've got loads of those at the moment, mate. They're all over the place. Oh, I've got a dead pixel there.
Look at that, man.
Or is that just a bit
Look at that bastard.
That's a big cunt, that.
No. No, 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 no! Ah!
Oh! Oh!
Lil.
That is great commentary from Disco Dawn as well. Talking about the rotation.
See, that's perfect because that for me was the only blight in the Wrestle Kingdom 2017 match because I just thought it was far too dangerous, and for them to do that in this story is just.
Was it the same move?
He did the same move to Okada, and I think a lot of people said that
he landed on his head though, didn't he?
No, neck. I taking it too far. Which to serve this particular story is just absolutely. Oh!
He's dead. That's it. He's dead. He's dead.
You know me as the next off Corosolo. Even I would say it was a bit much. Come on, Tana.
Nah.
No, come on, Tana. Come on.
Nah.
Yes! Get in! Come on, Tana. Sling Blade!
Who has the best cardio out of Seth and Kenny? Oh, come on. I mean, come on, man. You spend half of that gauntlet match like getting shadowed by John Cena for 10 minutes.
Tana reaching into the darkness there and pulling out yet another slice
on,
of me. Oh,
yes! Come on.
It's not it.
Oh! He fucking did it!
You fucking beautiful cunt! Yes! The ace!
Get in there!
The ace is fucking back! Woo! Oh god! Celebrated that like a last minute winner.
Jesus Christ!
Oh my god!
His nose.
Oh.
His foot is more openly.
Fucking hell. Wow. What a goddamn match.
Yeah, 6.
12. 12 and a third.
Jesus. Every single title.
I have a sore gut from watching that goddamn match. Oh
Bloody hell, that was something that like.
Oh my god. Kenny's head, man.
That's his blood.
Yeah.
For all I know.
If it is, the Young Bucks aren't doing a very good job of taking care of their mate, are they? Wow.
Imagine if we get a better match than that this year. Like, imagine. We won't.
No.
Well, you never know. Balls will let me raise, mate.
So the rest of the year then is going to be pretty goddamn interesting. New Japan is saved. Couldn't agree more.
Lads, how does that main event rank in the history of other Wrestle Kingdom main events?
That's my favourite.
Ever?
It's because as great as Wrestle Kingdom 11's main event between Omega and Okada was, and obviously it was just unreal. This for me, I was just so into Tanahashi as a performer. He's my favourite. This current arc that he's going through has just been so well told and so well earned and so unexpected because everyone had written him off. And I think the story in that match was richer and the content was just as exciting. So immediate impulse reaction, that was the greatest Tokyo Dome main event I've ever seen.
There you have it.
Andy Murray, anything to add?
I've only been watching since Wrestle Kingdom 9, so my depth of knowledge is nowhere near on the same level. But on, was it 10?
Big Chris Thompson there.
Big KT, unsung hero of the channel. Was it 10, the one where everyone anticipated that Okada, this was going to be the moment where he took the Ace title and the IWGP title. Tanahashi beat him. Okada leaves crying. Tanahashi's laughing in the middle of the ring
I think
afterwards.
that was,
that 9?
That was 9 because 10 is the one where he did it. And then they had
Yes.
the parallel where
Yes,
the other
of
one went
course.
crying out the ring.
And 11 was Omega and 12 was Naito. I tell you what my favourite one's gonna be, though. It's gonna be Wrestle Kingdom 14 when Naito finally dethrones Okada. Having a shout. Having a shout.
Now, I've got to ask. I know.
Porky the depressed bastard. Sorry.
Did he do the chat? Oh, it did.
Porky, you've got absolutely no shame.
Porky, you've won our hearts, mate. You
Yeah.
might not have won the chat, but as we say, it did Andy Murray.
You put up a better fight than Kenny Omega did.
Porky, DM me on Twitter at Andy H Murray and we will
Make sure you
sort
get
you
some
out.
Given... Sorry, Sidgwick, trying to translate.
Chris Charlton.
More than 38,000 for being in attendance tonight.
Wow. 38.
Honestly,
You guys.
if he's being honest. Stage. He really think, honestly, deep down in his heart, maybe he couldn't stand on this stage anymore. But it was thanks to Katsuo Shibata. And all of his friends, well,
Oh my god.
all of the people that stood with him on his journey have gave him
talking
the
to me.
energy to make it
He's
back.
not, why is he talking to you?
Because I still with him on this gym.
Go on.
No, I just support him from afar. He's got no idea who I am. But you felt my energy.
I think in many ways we all do.
You felt his energy.
I've got to ask, lads.
Back to the top.
Kenny Omega just lost the IWGP Heavyweight title on the same day that we've had all these reports offered $1 billion figures to go to WWE. Does that
No.
have any bearing on...
This is Kenny Omega's dream.
Sidgwick said the exact same thing.
Yeah.
But
This is
does it not come down to unknown personality variables that we simply do not know about the person?
potentially.
And the
Potentially,
IWGP
but
title once more.
I think
Porky the People's Champ, that... You got 3 writers on a couch here, and that is more succinct than we've managed.
Porky
so
the
far.
People's Champ,
Thank
absolutely, my
you,
friend.
Porky. Thank you, Porky.
and
But
of course all the other
Of
Jamaicans.
course, I can't read it from here because it's too low res. It says there, but I can't read it. It's very small. AM?
AM Andy Murray.
Leaving out thank you says sorry for today.
It's all getting a bit problematic in the comment section, guys.
As
Jesus
ever
Christ.
it does. As ever it does.
Probably does.
No.
Right. No.
Who's next for him then?
We'll find out tomorrow.
New Year's Dash tomorrow,
New Year's
Dash. Who would you say?
which is a version of the Raw after WrestleMania. Honestly, just
Placeholder
an absolute
defense.
banter. A placeholder defense that is guaranteed a
I
damn
know
big
exactly
match.
who you're going to say.
Minoru Suzuki.
I did not know exactly who you were going to say. Because you said damn good match. Placeholder defense. Who's a huge star in Japan? Who do we love the most?
Jericho.
Fuck off! They could easily do a Jericho defense. Doesn't matter that he lost. Money. And also, to answer your Kenny Omega question, I still think he has too much
do you know
left.
that he does this? He does air guitars.
Yeah, he plays air guitar. To your Kenny Omega question, I still think he has too much creativity to get out. Sacrifice that by taking a WWE big money offer. I think, as Simon Gotch so brilliantly put in that thing when he was talking about Finn Balor, he's still doing his art. The time will come when he wants to do his money, but I think that'll be at the AJ Styles stage.
The only thing about it is the kind of money that's supposed to be put on the table for him. Do you get that in a couple of years? You hope you do.
You don't. The market won't be the same.
He will protect this belt. It means
As our good pal Kristen said there, Jay White would have been my shout purely for the momentum off tonight.
Porky the depressed bastard. I could have bought a new controller, but no.
Shall we? We'll think of something.
everyone. Thank you very much.
What time zone are you in, Kristen? If you're in the pub? Can we go to the pub? Can we get a pub lunch in? It's 12 o'clock. Can we get a pub lunch in? It's only my first day back after 3 weeks.
No, Christian.
Yeah.
Kristen, thank you. We really appreciate everyone who's watched this. We really do.
Yeah. Thank you.
I've no idea what the viewing figures are for this, but join us at whatever absurd time it is in your time zone, or indeed sacrificing work, school, whatever, in the UK to watch us sit here and talk about New Japan. Something we at any stage tonight, 50% of the couch have ever known anything about. Thank you so much. To yourselves. Get one on us. Today, he's in the UK. Oh well, pub lunch then, isn't it? He's called it.
Pub lunch.
Hi guys, thank you so much for watching our New Japan Wrestle Kingdom 13 stream.
Yes. On behalf of Phil Chambers as well.
Yes, Phil was here. How's Phil? Was he good?
Was
Is he alright? Yeah, good. I'm glad to hear that.
Solid.
You guys are great.
greatness.
Thank you.
I'm not giving anybody my shirt though, by the way. This was
Can I have your shirt?
no, it was an ASOS
Thanks,
one
guys,
off.
for the best stream ever.
It all wasn't. The best streams are when we get absolutely hammered.
We got move names right, so did say anything.
Hi, guys. Tanahashi is the best. I agree. 4 a.m. in LA. Don't give me because in the UK when we watch WWE shows, that is
That's more than once a month. We must also declare our chat champion. Tidgwick.
I don't know which one it was. I know, man.
Read it. AM?
Is it AM? I can't read it.
AM?
Where
Where
am I looking? Right, the big red bar.
AM, it's a...
AM.
The chat champion is obviously Porky the Bastard for donating the most over the course of the stream. We will make sure if you DM Andy Murray, you will get a lovely little treat as a thank you for that. We couldn't.
Apparently, Wrestle
couldn't
Kingdom
thank you
14 is a 2-night event.
Oh yes, they announced this before the show. It's in both nights are in the Tokyo Dome. 4th and 5th.
That's what they should be doing for Mania, for me.
And do you know what else?
How would you do 2 nights?
What, for Mania?
Yeah.
I wouldn't do Raw and SmackDown. I would just book it, and I would determine which matches deserve the most time.
Yeah.
And I would sequence an actual goddamn motherfucking card, and not just an endless slew of matches.
Cool. Yeah, good. I like that shout.
Other New Japan news. They're starting the G1 Climax in Dallas, Texas this year. They're
I don't
coming.
know what that noise was.
They are coming to London this year. So great man on tour.
I've already got a pass for something that is going to take days.
My birthday tomorrow.
That as well.
Good, yeah.
Staff night out.
Yes, so I don't know what Phil promised whoever's going to be the boss at the end of the night. But AM, we think it says AM, it's really low res on the little screen over there. So also get your contact to us at some
Red
point.
the Dude does think it was the best stream of all time. You guys said my name, my wife doesn't even do that. Thank you, Red the Dude. I feel your
Wow.
So you know that,
Fuck it harder.
I mean, you know what you're.
you know that Millhouse moment? This is what when doves cry.
When doves cry.
Red the Dude, I'm with you.
Well, we're glad you had the best stream ever. We can only ever go by.
You get what you pay
Takeover
for.
Brooklyn 4 was better than Wrestle Kingdom 12.
Then 12.
This is 13.
We're going to pick
War
that.
Games 2 was great. I'll tell you what, that match.
That match was not great.
It was not great. It was admirable
Anyway.
in effort, not in
anything
not in execution.
Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. We do have to get back to the actual content now.
This is content, it's count.
Well,
It's like when me and Hamflett do a podcast and I'm like, pool? He goes, oh no. What do you think you've been doing?
Yeah.
That's a fair
I've
point.
got to go and write ups and downs.
Yeah, we actually have stuff to do.
I've got about 17 ups.
Thank you, of course, to everybody who watched this. Thank you to our chat champion, Porky the Bastard. Thank you to our boss winner for the evening, AM. I think it says AM. Both of you, please get your contact details either over to the WhatCulture Wrestling Twitter account or to Andy Murray, whichever one you happen to follow, and we'll make sure you are suitably rewarded for your time and your money invest in us as human beings and nodes
And great men.
of content. In the meantime, though, of course, thank you very much for watching. This has been Michael Sidgwick.
At M. Sidgwick.
This has been Andy Murray.
Hello, at Andy H. Murray.
At Phil My Chambers was here as well, and I have, of course, been Adam Cleary at Adam Cleary CLERY. And until next time, we will all see you very, very soon. Do we know what bye is in Japanese?
Fuck off!
Oh, I don't know how to stop it.
That's the perfect
That screen.
ending.
It'll
I
be
don't
that
know, I'll
screen.
just get out
You have
here.
to get Phil. Go get Phil.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Stop it.
Get Phil. Get Phil. Oh.
I think it should be it. Well done, Andy. That was. Yeah.
Could have been a more better way, couldn't it?
I don't know how you stop it. Don't actually know how you stop it because Phil normally does all this. So stop streaming. There we are. Bye.